have horrible news for you.
How do I say goodbye?
Really horrible, devastating, world-ending news for you. Shanny got a notification in her email that she's indefinitely suspended on Twitch. She is not coming back, ever. Anywhere. Whoever took her down, I hope you're really happy. I hope you're really happy whoever took her down. She's giving up completely. Shanny is giving up completely right now because somebody decided to be really not nice and flag it for nudity when there was no deliberate nudity and everybody knows it. Fuck you, dude. It's like people say, just go to McDonald's, just do that, just do that. Fine, yeah, maybe I will. And I'll fucking walk to McDonald's to work. How about that? That's what everybody would want to see, is me being like that. So yeah, that's cool. Maybe that's what I'll do. My anxiety goes to about 750,000 miles per hour immediately. Like just doing a search for like remote work from home makes me want to fucking die. I want an entry-level customer service job. Is that so much to fucking ask? You know? I don't want to work at fucking McDonald's, man.
Hey, you want to know what's trending on Twitter right now?
What's trending on Twitter?
Jesus is coming soon.
Whatever. I'm really extremely just frustrated because I'm sick of living like a goddamn bum. I hate myself. Do you understand that? I actually hate myself. No! I'm an idiot, guys. I'm stupid. I have no adult skills.
Hi, Jason. Oh, hi. I'm really glad that you could meet with me to do this interview.
Hey,
Oh no, you seem to be having some internet issues. Are you there? Are you awake?
I don't know how long I've been awake.
Okay. Well, don't worry about it. Are you still okay to do the interview?
No, I'm not okay. I fucked up real bad.
Okay, well, I just wanted to meet with you quickly to interview you for the editor position on the channel.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so I do understand that you have some drama and stuff on YouTube, but this is really behind the scenes editing.
Get out, Rev. You need to get out of this situation, bro.
Yeah, getting out of the drama would probably be good for you. So what this position entails is just taking my videos, getting to know my channel, and then editing the stuff. So I just have some questions to ask you. Is that okay?
I'm supposed to answer every question. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Well, I mean, you don't really have to, but it would be appreciated for the job position.
Everyone can see it.
Well, I did post the job ad everywhere.
Please, Rev.
Yeah, please, Rev. Can I just continue with the questions?
Yeah, I will. I'll say the whole story right now.
No, you're not going to admit it. I can't with you, Jason.
I'll say it. I'll say it. I'm doing what you told me to do.
Yeah. Can you let her know that you're just doing the job interview right now?
And they had a pamphlet for me and said, you are a victim.
When you applied for the job interview, they had a pamphlet? I mean, I know I put out some job applications, but where was this?
You have rights.
Manipulative, Jason.
Yeah, I'm a big advocate for human rights. So, do you think you can continue the interview right now? Is it a good time?
This is what happened. I'm telling the truth.
Wait, are you talking to me? Because I never said you lied about the pamphlet. I just wanted to know where you got it from.
You can make it whatever you want.
Well, yeah, anyone can make a pamphlet. It just really takes a computer and a printer and some paper.
Not what it was.
No, technology has gotten a lot better now.
Because it's a big deal to you.
Technology? Well, yeah, I guess I use it to make my videos to keep up with friends, and then also I speak out about technology scams a lot.
Shannon, Shannon, baby girl, hey, you have your boys and
I don't have my boys, you took them from me!
and you have me too.
You piece of shit, you took them from me!
I feel like this is not a good time. Like,
Please help me.
Shanny,
is she gonna be okay? Do you want to maybe reschedule this interview?
You do that!
Wait, she knows that we're just talking because of an interview, right?
you're gonna.
Jesus, help me.
Like, Jason, did you not tell her that we were doing an interview? Tell her that that's all that's going on here.
You're gonna force me to call the ambulance.
Please, Jesus, make this go away.
Dude, it's a job interview. Yeah, I think that she has the wrong idea and that this interview is just not going well.
I think I'm gonna call the ambulance.
Oh, okay, yeah, that might be a good idea. I'm really sorry that this is all going on. Sorry she has the wrong idea. Please do let her know that this was just a job interview and I guess a good luck in future.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do need you to tell her that this was just a job interview and yeah, I think we're done.
I'll be back.
Yeah, surprisingly the position just got filled by someone I was interviewing at the same time. Bye, Jason. Take care. Good luck with your future job search.
Alright, shut up, Shanny. Hi, guys! So, this... I had someone... Actually, it was Auntie. You can thank Auntie for me getting on today. And the fact that I got my new screen in. But, my stream health is not very good right now. So, yeah, you guys are probably going to be dealing with some skipping and shit. I really need to get my internet updated because I got a new computer. That isn't helping. So, I guess I just need to get a new, just need to get upgraded internet, I suppose. I need to look at CenturyLink, see what they got. Hi, Auntie. Yes, I see everybody. I see Carrie and Floxy. I haven't seen you in a while, Floxy. Hey, darling. I see Cats and Corey. And, let's see who else. Of course, Aaron's here. Lucian's here. So, got all my favorites. Got all my favorite cunts in the chat. And yes, I do use that word as a term of endearment. Get used to it, or else just start stepping, because you're probably going to hear it. But anyway, no theme for today. I figured we go over some of Shanny's newer shit. Probably going to be a long one, because I do have Rev's, like, almost 2-hour long stream in this playlist, and oh god, the fuck am I going to get through that shit? Oh my god, this is going to be terrible. But we're going to do... Yeah, I know, I think I just need to upgrade my internet. I live out in the boonies. So if it gets too bad, just let me know. Just yell at me on the chat. Do all caps. Hey, bitch, you're breaking up. But, yeah, so I figured we'd just go over some of Shanny's new shit, because Auntie said she's been missing her spicier take on Shanny's shit. No, Auntie, no, they're not Shawlights. They're my little masochists, okay? Everybody in this chat is my favorite little masochists. Sounds like when you say Shaw Light, sounds like you're basically saying they're Diet Shaw. We all know there's only one Shaw. It's me. But anyway, we're gonna start, and these are all in chronological order. They all came from the same place. Hey Oscar, how you doing? Yeah, she nagged me. But like I said, I don't think it's my computer because I'm still dropping frames like a motherfucker. So I think it's just my internet. I think I just need to upgrade my internet. But of course my mic is picking up like everything right now. But it's kind of neat because I can't have like the regular dual monitors, but somehow now my drawing tablet is acting as a secondary monitor. So you guys are actually over on my drawing tablet right now. And if you guys want to see what I draw, let's bring this over here. I can actually get an image of something that I just drew. Something that I just drew for you guys. Browse. Go here. Let's see. There's that. No. Yeah, pictures. My art. And there goes Millie. So, yeah. That's something that I just did with my new drawing tablet. So, hope you guys enjoy that. Okay. But my new computer is great. It's doing good. Like I said, I think I just need to get my internet upgraded. But anyway, we're going to get started on Shanny. And we're going to hopefully tear her apart pretty good in this stream. Because, hey, why not? Yeah, I know. I don't know what is going on. Shotties. I like that too, being shotties. Hi, Miss Mud Duck. No, Miss Mud Duck, you're never late. You always arrive exactly when you need to. There we go. I mean, if anything, I mean, Rev has the experience. He could actually probably get a job doing some healthcare shit. So there we go. But yeah, so you guys are actually over on my drawing tablet right now, which is kind of fun. Which means I can actually close my phone out. That's great. And there we go. Even though I don't even use my phone for Wi-Fi because I have Mint Mobile now. But anyway, let's get started on this because I feel like this is going to be a long-ass fucking stream. And we're going to get through a lot of shit today, guys. So I hope you guys got your snacks, got your drinks, because here we go.
So I just need to let people know that, like, I really need to slow down, and I can't keep up with, like, constant live streams or, you know, having...
Shanny, if you slow down anymore, your ass is going to start growing moss. If you slow down anymore, you are literally going to physically fuse to the cushions of that couch. If you slow down anymore, you're just going to cease breathing. I swear to God, slowing down more is going to result in you not being able to breathe anymore. Because that's the most you can slow down now. You're already slow enough as it is. Speaking of slow... Let's turn this bitch up. There we go.
I'm getting really sick, guys. And, you know, I know there's idiots out there that like to say, she doesn't go to her doctor's appointments, and she doesn't go to her doctors, and all that. But it's like, I'm literally talking about going to the doctors all the time, so how could you, like, possibly honestly and reasonably say that I don't see my doctors if I'm talking about going to them all the time? So...
I can talk about going to see the Queen of England all the time. That doesn't mean I am. That doesn't mean I haven't left my chair where my ass has been sitting in for the past hour. It doesn't mean I've been up flying over to England. It doesn't mean my ass has left Florida. I can say a lot of things. So you saying you've been to the doctor doesn't mean shit. The reason why people doubt you're going to the doctor is because a lot of what you're saying doesn't make sense. People who have had to deal with cancer and who have had people who have had cancer actually know how a cancer journey goes. You couldn't even do basic surface level Google research to figure out how a cancer journey would go. So that way you could effectively grift.
Like, I'm not doing well. And, I need to slow down, you know. It's I'm constantly in pain lately.
Shanny, at this moment, I have to have you up at 1.5 times speed just to make you sound like an actual human fucking being. To make you seem like you're talking normal. If you slow down anymore, I'm gonna have to put you up to 2 times speed. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. Do you ever think about how I feel? How do you think I feel having to listen to your sloth-like voice and having to react to it without having to turn you up? Because good God almighty, woman, you speak so fucking slow.
And I'm very tired all the time.
Well, I mean, I would be tired too if I spent my entire day just loafing around on a couch not doing anything. I'd be really tired.
And you know, I just can't keep up with it anymore. The hate.
Oh, wait, guys, I forgot to mention this. We have, let's see, the 21st, we have exactly 6 days until Shanny's supposed mammogram appointment. So do you think she's going to stream on that day? I wonder.
Energy of that, the energy of the game of being on social media, the constant, you know, trying to feed everyone's attention.
Shanny, you crave that attention. You feed on that attention. You have to have that attention. That's the reason why you went after Just Breezin'. That's why you went after Breezy. After she had reached out and offered you resources to try and get your children back. You don't want your kids back. You've proven that. What you want is you crave attention. Doesn't matter what kind of attention it is. You are a textbook malignant narcissist. There's no way you can ever deny that shit.
You know, so they don't lose interest in you and stuff. It's just like, I just don't have the energy anymore. I need to focus on myself. I need to focus on my life. I need to focus on getting better.
Getting better from what, Shanny? Because you suffer from the same issue that I do, and that is chronic fatness.
And, you know, if I'm not on like I used to be, or if I'm like low energy, I hope you guys understand, because I just can't keep up with it anymore. You know, it's really just, today I was just so exhausted today, and just in so much pain, you know.
Yeah, today was just one of those days where I woke up today and it felt like every joint in my body was trying to break itself upon my body. And I've been tired and exhausted. You know, it's starting to get hot here in Florida, which always drains a lot of my energy. And you know what I did? I got my ass up and I went to work. Because I need fucking money. So I can afford to get a new computer and a new drawing tablet and a new monitor and a new microphone. So I can afford to get all those things. So I don't have to beg for people on the internet. In fact, you know what we're going to do? My old computer, I'm actually going to be cleaning it out this weekend to make sure there's no like little dust bunnies in there. And then we're going to be giving it to my niece so she can have it for college. And then she's going to be able to choose whether she wants the little monitor, the big monitor, or both monitors. Because right now I'm only using one monitor because my other one is my drawing tablet that I bought with my own fucking money because I have a job. So, bite me, bitch.
Oh, I'm having trouble with like county and benefits and stuff right now, so it's like it's making things even harder than what it should be. I asked, you know, pray for that our stuff with county gets worked out.
Oh, could you not get your food stamps, Shanny? Could you not get your food stamps so you could sell them for drugs? Because we all know you're not getting food with that shit. Because you could get your food stamps and then the next day you're begging for fucking Chinese. Okay? You don't do what you need to do with those food stamps. You sell those food stamps for fucking drugs. We all know it. You know it. Might as well go ahead and fucking admit it. You sell those things for fucking Delta 8. I have no doubt about it. And you can try and be all cute and be like, oh, well, you know, we just eat. No, you eat a lot. Yes, you do eat a lot. But you don't buy stuff that you actually cook. You want to buy fast food. You want to buy takeout food. You want to buy food where you can just sit on your ass and have it delivered to you. That's why you don't really give a shit about food stamps beyond the fact that you can actually sell them to get your Delta 8.
You know, pray for my health, pray for Jason's health, both of our mental health. But like, I do need to slow down, and I just, I don't have the energy anymore, and I'm like under such high pain levels.
Oh, yes, Auntie, I do see you. And guys, anybody in my chat or anybody who comes to watch us on the replay, no matter how bad it skips, if you guys want good bird ASMR shit, go sub to Auntie. Go sub to Auntie social media. She's got the best ASMR burb shit going on. So, shout out for my Auntie. Your shoulder? Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Floxy. Oof. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry about your shoulder being dislocated. That sucks ass, man. That's a big ass fucking donkey ass, man. I am so sorry about that. I hope that shoulder gets better. Yeah, I know. It's like I'm a fat bitch too, and I get up and I go to work. I do what I have to do to make money. I mean, there are some days where, you know, I want to stream, but then my boss calls me and he's like, could you work like a little 4 to 3 hour shift this afternoon for another driver who needs it off? And I'm like, yes, because I like that fucking overtime, because I get paid $17 an hour. And it's great, because then I get extra money in my paycheck.
Lately,
A novel idea.
that it's just really hard to like concentrate.
Oh, here comes Mama Shaw.
Shh, Millie, be nice. It's just Chloe.
Because most of my pain is in my bones.
It's just Chloe. I'll come to visit.
I'm gonna let this play, guys. Hold on a second.
And you know, I can't do it anymore. So I'm gonna slow down. If I can't do on streams, I can't do on streams. If you know I have to go, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put myself and my health as #1 priority, because like it is like my #1 priority right now. Like I feel like I'm falling half of the day. So
Mama Shaw just wanted to let Millie sniff the dog that's visiting our house right now. My aunt has this little tiny adorable brown applehead chihuahua, and she just brought it by for us to babysit for right now. And I'm pretty sure you can hear Millie drinking in the background because my microphone picks up everything. Oh yes, burb ASMR, definitely. Oh yeah, physio will definitely help. Oof. Well, I do hope you feel better. I hope you do feel better. I really hope you... Oh no. Oh no. Are your chickens fighting, Auntie? Bad chickens. Stop fighting.
I'll let you guys go. Stay healthy, stay safe, treat people right. I'm feeling really bad.
Aww.
And it's just like, I just can't live this life the way it is anymore.
No,
Right.
poor Shanny. Well, bitch, you did it to yourself.
I love you guys. I'll see you later.
Bad pain day. Come on, Shanny. Talk. Talk, bitch. Come on, Shanny. You can talk. You got a big enough mouth. I got a big enough mouth. I can fucking talk. I can talk for days. I mean, really, I could. There she goes.
Feel like shite, man.
Oh no.
Shite.
I feel like shit.
How is everyone, man?
I'm pretty good, Shanny. Thanks for asking.
Dudes, can I get some prayers out
No.
there for me?
No.
I've been trying to get a hold of my worker for like a week now. And I can't get a hold of my worker. So can you pray that like she calls us back so we can get, you know, the things that we need to get done?
No.
Because like I really hate waiting on people.
No. I believe in welfare for the people who either really cannot work. Like I have a friend who gets benefits. She cannot work. She has so many mental issues going on that she freaks out whenever she just goes to the store by herself. She has like pretty bad agoraphobia. And she actually has a little service dog that she takes with her named Gidget, and he's adorable. Or she's adorable, I should say. But I believe in people getting benefits and help when they cannot help themselves. You can help yourself. You could get a job somewhere, Shanny. And it doesn't even have to be a job where you're standing on your feet all day. That's what you think is the only job that's going to be available to you, what it's not. You could probably get a job being a secretary somewhere, being able to sit on your ass and answer phones. If you can pick up a phone and direct a call, then you can get a job as like a secretary somewhere. You just have to get off your ass and look for one. And they don't have to see your face. That's the great thing. All you have to do is just redirect fucking calls and file some paperwork every now and then. It's wonderful. It's a great job. But you getting benefits, no. No, absolutely not. Because you could get a job. You refuse to, but you could get one. And the fact that you actually abuse the system, and you have abused the system in the past, because you and Jason probably are not reporting the fact that you two are probably not reporting to the office that you two are claiming to be married. And that's why you won't get legally married. Because you know that if you do, your benefits will go down because there's two people in the household. Even if they decided that you were disabled, Jason is still a very able-bodied individual. And he can actually go out and get a job himself. And we're going to be getting to that stream. Don't worry, guys. But, no, I don't think you need to get benefits. I mean, if you guys were actually working and weren't making enough to fund, like, your food and everything, then yeah, I would say, yeah, give them some food stamps, give them a little bit of help. But for the fact that I am very, very, very sure that you take those food stamps and then you sell them to get drugs, no, you don't need to get shit. So eat shit and die.
It really fucking sucks. And it's like, I'm doing everything I can. You know, and it's like, bros, just please, just freaking call a girl. Hi, Lori, how are you? How are you? I'm having a really bad pain day today.
Aw.
Really freaking bad pain day. It's just messed up today. My pain day. It's just whatever. That's neither here nor there. It's just like today I feel like shit. And I really don't want to feel like shit.
Well, Shanny, nobody wants to feel like shit, but there are people that feel like shit and they still go out and work. I should know. I transport them for a living. There are people that I go and pick up and transport to their jobs, and they're disabled. They're in wheelchairs. They're blind. I pick up few people that have service animals, and I take them to work. I pick up people in wheelchairs, and I take them to work. I pick up people who have suffered from strokes, car accidents, who have mental disorders, physical disabilities, and I take them to various places around my town. I've talked about this so many times before. And that's what kind of makes me a little bit annoyed with you talking about, oh, I can't work, I can't do this, I'm too disabled. No, bitch, you're not too disabled. You're just fucking lazy. Get over yourself.
But I do feel like shit. What hurts? Everything. Everything hurts. Man.
Only Shanny hurts.
I'm having a flare up today, and it's just like my electrical system is not doing well today, and I'm hurting everywhere. My back is like, the worst pain is in my back and neck though. Like,
yeah, Shanny. Again, I will say it again. Welcome to being a fat ass middle aged lady. I myself am a fat ass middle aged lady. Yeah, my back hurts. My neck hurts. Today I had like the worst fucking aches in my back and my neck. I don't know why. But today was just a day where my back and my neck were just stabbing me. I took some fucking aspirin and I got my ass up and I went to work. You can do it too, Shanny. You're not that fat. Well, you are that fat. Good Lord. Can you imagine Shanny's big ass coming into her work. Holy shit. I don't think I would want to inflict her on somebody else. Not until she's had a good delousing and has been sprayed down with a pressure washer. That's the only time I would let her go and be around anybody with any sense of smell.
I can't wait to get that x-ray. I did talk to my social worker today, and I get to see her Monday. Not my other worker.
Oh, yes, and let's not forget, guys, that for her appointment, her mammogram appointment, that is going to take place... Sorry, I'm having to swallow a lot. I believe is going to take place next Monday. I believe she did say the 27th was her appointment for her mammogram. Don't forget that the CPS worker is going to be going with her. That's going to be fun. I do wonder if she's going to find a way to get out of this one.
So... Nah, this place we go to doesn't use MSG in their food. So... You're not doing well either, Sid?
And guys, MSG in Chinese food is not that high. I'll tell you that much. I eat Chinese food, and it doesn't swell me up. And when I have a lot of salt, it does swell me up. Oh, I love the quails. I love those fluffy volleyballs. But the MSG in Chinese food is actually, I believe it's a myth. Especially with high levels of MSG. And it's actually not really that bad. I mean, especially if you eat it on occasion. You're supposed to eat it in moderation. That's the key factor here, Shanny. Which we all know you are no good at doing anything in moderation.
I'm sorry. It's just the name of the game when you have fibro, man.
It's not fibro, Shanny. It's the fact that you are a nearly 40-year-old, almost 600-pound woman. Because you're going to get aches and pains from just being middle-aged. It just comes with the territory. Even fit people get aches and pains when they get to a certain age. It's just something that comes with the territory. It's the aches and pains of getting older. You get used to it. You buckle up, put on your big girl panties, and you do what you need to do to survive. Which you're not doing. That's why people have an issue with you. That and you're just a fucking bitch.
It's just the name of the game. But when I get my x-ray, I'm definitely gonna be like, can you check my neck and shit?
Nothing, if they do an x-ray on you, Shanny, it's not going to show anything. In your neck or in your back, it's just going to show that you have bones. That's all it's going to show. In order to show anything that is physiologically wrong with you, they would have to do an MRI. And heavens knows, you're not going to fit your fat ass in an MRI machine. Years ago, when I had to do an MRI on my fucking head because I had lesions on my brain, I could barely fit into an MRI machine, and that was when I worked at the hospital, and I was a lot smaller than I am now. I would hate to try and fit into an MRI machine now, because I've gotten bigger. I ain't afraid to admit that. I am a fat ass. But you have to have an MRI, you have to have different scans to be diagnosed with these different things. You have to see a rheumatologist in order to be diagnosed with any type of arthritis, whether it's regular arthritis or osteoarthritis. And you have to see an oncologist to be diagnosed with anything like cancer. Because a regular doctor is not going to do that. They're going to refer you to these different specialists in their field. The doctor will pick up on different signs and stuff, but they can't make a diagnosis because you have to go see a specialist. My primary care doctor, when I had the one I had when I worked at the hospital, it's different now. I have a different doctor now. But when I got diagnosed, when I was in the hospital and I had lesions on my brain, I was diagnosed with symptoms of MS. Not actual MS, but symptoms of. Because even though I had all the markers, I had not had a secondary secondary episode of it. So the neurologist that I was seeing didn't feel comfortable going ahead and diagnosing me with MS because it wasn't multiple episodes. It was only one. But my primary care doctor, even though he said we can't diagnose you with MS because the neurologist has to do that, we're still going to treat you as if you have it. Because from what I see in your medical records, you have all the markers. You have the proteins in your spinal cord fluid, you have the lesions on your brain, you have all the symptoms, but you just have not had the multiple episodes of it. So you have to see a specialist to be diagnosed with all this shit. And we all know you have not seen any type of specialist, Shanny. I mean, for all I know, you haven't even been to a regular doctor. I mean, you flaked out on one appointment, and then you said you had a tele meeting with a doctor before, and they're not going to diagnose you with shit over the telephone, Shanny. They're not going to do that. They're going to want you to go in for a physical evaluation. And we all know that your fat ass is too lazy to get up and even do that.
I'm so gonna do that. Can you, like, check my neck and shit, man? Like, I'm having, like, problems in my neck and shoulder area. That would help me out a lot, thanks. What's my happiest memory? Probably giving birth to my boys.
Bullshit. X to doubt. X to doubt. Her happiest memory was probably getting with Rev at the time because he had money that she could siphon off of him. Because she even said to her mother that, oh, I don't have to work. I won't have to work if I get with Jason. You were after his money. And that was probably your happiest moment. That and probably the first donut you ate.
There's nothing you can do to help. Like...
Oh, Miss Mud Duck, it's fat bro, not fibro. I like that one. We're gonna start calling it fat bro. You have fat bro, Shanny. You don't have fibro. You have fat bro.
There's nothing. Mm-hmm. Yep. I know. I was, talking about that today, actually. Because that's happening to me.
What's happening to you, Shanny? Please tell me. I'm all ears.
Yeah.
Gonna stay silent? Gonna stay silent?
I love watching, but I don't like when you're not on. I'm sorry. I need a little bit of relief. Yeah, probably. I need to go to the doctor and figure out what the hell's wrong with me. Relief.
Okay, I'm gonna do an armchair diagnosis of you, Shanny. You're fat.
Because this neck and shoulder thing that's been happening to me lately is just, like, really freaking me the frick out, man.
You're fat. You're fat and you're middle-aged. Get over it. Take some aspirin.
There's, like, nothing I can do about it. Did you see the Nader news? That him and Dee Dee broke up over the fact that she was sleeping and he didn't like that she was sleeping and he wanted to make lakmas in the middle of the fucking night? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Floxy. My legs, not my legs, my feet can get swollen if I'm sitting in the same position for too long. Not really anything else, just me being a fat ass. But mine has to do with the fact that since when I sit down for too long, my lymphatic system can't drain the fluid off my feet. But you know what helps with that? Pineapple juice. Pineapple juice helps with that. My mom actually found that out because of her cancer treatment and everything she's having to go through with her cancer. So yeah, we have like pineapple juice in our fridge that we drink. We drink a cup of it. I'm really bad about keeping track, not really getting on the pineapple juice, but yeah, Mama Shaw, she's pretty religious with her pineapple juice.
I saw that.
Fat bitch myalgia.
Yeah, my back hurts, my lower back. I don't know. I think...
Yeah, Carrie, I will say, like I said, the same thing happens to me when I'm sitting down for too long. And, usually pineapple juice helps, and getting up and moving, because especially if you've gained some weight and you are sitting down for a long time, then your lymphatic system can have an issue draining the fluid from your legs, and it goes straight down to your feet, because if the lymphatic system can't drain your fluids, it's just going to follow gravity. It's just going to go with gravity. Yes, Kunju, I believe that's your name. Yes, she has had her children taken away. She no longer has custody of either one of them. They are in a foster home right now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, Floxy, that's a good idea too. But like I said, try drinking some pineapple juice to help get that fluid off of you, Carrie, and see how that works, because it works for me. There we go. Pineapple juice, it's a wonderful cure. But still, if you still have issues with it, if you're having really bad issues with it, I definitely suggest going and seeing your actual doctor, not WebMD like Shanny does. Don't take medical advice from anybody on the internet. Just go see your doctor.
Maybe. This is just speculation, but, like, have you noticed that Foodie is not on at all right now? She usually comes on in the morning, and she has not come on yet. And that makes me go, ruh-oh. Because she is not on. And now Nader's saying he's single. I hope she's not doing anything stupid, but God, you never know with that girl.
Shanny, Little Miss, I don't want to be involved in drama, is now talking about somebody else's love life, as if she has any room to talk about anybody's love life. With how you've treated your partner, Shanny, you have no business giving anybody any type of relationship advice, or any type of advice, period.
She did not come on. When did she come on? Where's Rev? He's doing personal stuff. I'm not gonna stay on long. But I just wanted to check up on you folks, but I think I am gonna leave. I need to lay down. I'm just kind of lonely, you know. I'll come back later if I'm feeling better, though. Alright. I love you guys. Stay strong, bro.
Yeah, Carrie, Dole actually puts out a can of just plain pineapple juice. Oh yeah, definitely get some circulation socks. And because I've actually got a couple pairs of compression socks I wear occasionally to work to kind of help with leg pain. Hi, Knitting Gamer. How you doing? Oh, you're enjoying the rain, snow right now? I'm enjoying the Florida heat right now. It's fucking hot. Let me look at my phone and see how hot oh, it's 80 degrees outside, but we have our air conditioner on, so we're good. But yeah. Oh. Speaking of my phone, I need to turn off my notifications. It's like I look at my phone and it goes off. Terrific. But yeah, try the pineapple juice, get some compression stockings, and then, you know, just like I said, if it gets worse, definitely go see your doctor, please. Because as good as the advice is, don't take medical advice from people on the internet. Yeah, I know. It's like it's really none of her fucking business what Foodie Beauty does. It really isn't. Foodie Beauty can go out there and shoot up all the heroin and crack cocaine she wants. She's a grown-ass fucking woman. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. Are people going to laugh at her? Yeah, definitely. Just like I'm laughing at Shanny right now. But at the end of the day, she's still a grown fucking woman, and so are you. I can give you all the advice in the world, but it's up to you to take it. If Foodie Beauty is getting back with Nader, wanting to slide up in his DMs, then who are you to tell her not to? You're just a nosy ass bitch that she doesn't even like. She's talked mad shit about you. Really mad shit about you. But yet you still want to sit here and pretend like you are Foodie Beauty's, like, staunchest defender. #1 supporter. She doesn't even like you, Shanny. She really doesn't.
Bro, stay strong.
Hey guys, what's up? Rev here. So,
Oh wait, I need to slow it back down again. I forgot Rev actually talks at a normal pace, so we'll go back to normal for him. What about Shanny's health, Rev? What do you want to tell us about Shanny's health?
it's one of those videos that I do not like doing. You know what I mean? I don't. I don't understand. I do not understand why people have to be extremely dishonest about things that have nothing to do with them. Absolutely nothing to do with them. Okay? I'm going to talk about this whole Shanny cancer thing.
Okay, why do people have to talk about things that have nothing to do with them? Because you make it people's business when you put it out on the internet, you fucking dumbass.
Okay? Now, I got an email from somebody because they were maybe going to help us out with groceries, but they
Oh yeah, Knitting Gamer, it's 80 degrees here. Welcome to Florida, where it's fucking hot and the sun is definitely trying to kill us right now.
had the agenda of wanting to have some questions answered. And all of the questions had to do with, oh, how can I get Shanny on a lie with cancer? Okay? That's what this is all about. Now, first of all, I don't understand why you would want to be so intimately involved with somebody's life that's from the internet.
Because when you put it out there, people are going to become invested in it. When you live stream all of your messy fucking life, people are going to become interested in it. Just like I did. I probably would have never known who the fuck you are if you hadn't been live streaming every single little thing that happens to you. If you hadn't live streamed every messy event that goes on in your life. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't give two shits. But you live stream it. You come on the internet claiming, your girlfriend comes on the internet claiming to have this horrible, debilitating disease such as cancer, and you don't expect anybody to question it, especially when you're asking for money for it. And she's been claiming that she's been dying since, at least from my understanding, from what I've heard from Sabella and other people that have been around for longer than me, she's been doing this since 2017, Jason. She's been doing this for like 5 years now. If she had cancer that long, bitch would be dead. I'm sorry to say that, Jason, but bitch be dead.
With their health issues. That's number one. It's not appropriate to push yourself into getting more information on somebody's health like this.
If you are using a health condition to get people to give you money, to make them feel sorry for Shanny, and to give you guys money, they have the right to question the diagnosis. They have a right to see proof of the diagnosis. I've talked about this before, but when Mama Shaw was going through her colorectal cancer treatment, and we were just trying to fundraise a little bit of extra money so she would have a little bit of a cushion, so that way she wouldn't have to worry about her bills, she could just worry about recovering. I put on the GoFundMe, I put pictures of Mama Shaw getting ready to do her radiation, getting ready to do her cancer treatment. I showed pictures of her with her little pack that she had to wear that was her chemo treatment. Because she was on a very, very intense chemo treatment. And she had to wear this little pack that was her chemo treatment. That way people would not have to question whether she had this diagnosis or not. Luckily, even though we didn't raise that much money, luckily Mama Shaw was able to get in contact with an organization that's known as Pink Heels of Tallahassee. And they were able to help with her bills and stuff, so that way she wouldn't have to worry about anything like that. She would be able to focus on getting herself better. But Jason, if you're sitting here saying my girlfriend has this debilitating disease. She has this disease that could kill her, that has killed people and has left people with irreparable damage. Then people have the right to question the diagnosis, and they have a right to see a proof of diagnosis. Otherwise, it's just a scam. But we all know Shanny doesn't actually have a diagnosis. Oh, I see you, Tango Bliss, sneaking up in here. You and Corey.
Health issues are protected under the law, under privacy rights. And it's not right. But regardless of that, I understand it somewhat because Shanny has expressed concern about possibly having breast cancer. She's felt this way for...
No, she has said she has breast cancer. She has said she's had breast cancer since 2019 at least, from the video evidence that I've been able to find. Sabella has some of her older stuff, and she says she's been saying this shit since 2017 at least. No expert, just trying to go off what I remember Sabella saying. But, yeah, she's been saying she's had breast cancer since, from video evidence that I've been able to find, since 2019 at the very least. So you're trying to tell me that in 3 to 4 years, she has not been able to get any type of diagnosis for it, even though she sits there and says, "Yo, I'm dying of breast cancer." She said it, Jason. We've heard the words come out of her mouth. She does it every fucking year. And it's getting fewer and fewer, the time between each cancer scare is getting smaller and smaller in between each one, because she knows it's a good grift. And she knows that whenever she changes platforms, she'll be able to grift new people into believing that she has cancer. This is why people question you. This is why people want to see a diagnosis. Because Shanny's been doing this. She hasn't sitting there and said that she's had, that she has concerns about her. If she had concerns about her breast back in 2019 and her doctor knew this, then bitch need to be charged with malpractice. Because the cancer is no longer in her tits. The cancer is all over her fucking body. If she had had concerns about her breasts, about having cancer back in 2019, and she had cancer back in 2019, she would be dead right now. She would be stone cold in the ground, dead. And I really wish she would either shit or get off the pot.
For quite some time. For quite a few years. She's felt like this, that it's possible that she has breast cancer. Now, this individual that emailed me sent me a video clip back from around, I believe it was 2019, when we were still living in Colorado, and Shanny and I were separated at the time because of a protection order. And in this video, she's...
You want to explain why there was a protection order there, Jason? Do you want to go over that? I'll go over that for the people who don't know in the audience. They had a protection order on them because Shanny whipped him with a fetish whip. They got into a fight. They got drunk. They got into a fight. Mind you, they got drunk at a movie theater with with the boys. There at the movie theater. They got plastered at the movie theater with the boys there. There is a video of Shanny on, I want to believe, the Fundy Archive or Fat Courtney Love, one of the two, where she is just completely inebriated. In the little, because most movie theaters, they have the little arcade. She's in the little arcade. Her kids are present at the movie theater while she's drunk off her fucking ass. And then you guys got home, you got into a fight, and she wound up beating you with a fetish whip. And that's why the protection order was in place. So, if you're not going to go into it, Jason, then I'll go into it. You're welcome.
Says that, well, it's good because the doctors said that they don't think it's cancer, and her cardiomyopathy was doing okay.
She was never diagnosed with cardiomyopathy, and she said she had a chest x-ray, and she said that said that she didn't have cancer. A chest x-ray, while it is informative, is not going to be a diagnostic tool for breast cancer. She would have to have a mammogram, and they're not going to do a mammogram on her in the fucking ER. I'm sorry, Jason, your girlfriend is full of shit, and so are you, because I fully believe that you are part of this scam. I fully believe that you are 100% involved with this scam, because there's no way that you could not know. You're stupid, but I don't think you're that fucking stupid. Maybe you are that stupid. I don't know.
At the time. Now, mind you, that's 2019. We're in 2023, right? We're all on the same page in terms of what year we're living in, right? Okay, so let's count 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. That's 3 years ago of this video of Shanny saying it's not cancer or something like that. She said they think it's not cancer and my cardiomyopathy is okay or whatever, something like that. Okay? It was a very short clip of Shanny telling people about her doctor visit that she had at the time. It's pretty simple, guys.
It was not a doctor's visit. It was a visit to the ER because Shanny faked a panic attack. She went to the ER because, of course, she's not with you, so she's having these, oh God, awful chest pains. Oh my God, I need to go to the ER. My chest hurts. My heart hurts. I'm having a heart attack. If she had a heart attack as many times as she said she did, good Lord, she needs to go apply for the Guinness Book of World Records because holy shit, with how many fucking heart attacks she supposedly had, her heart should have exploded years ago.
There's nothing weird here. There's 3 years that went by. You don't think that somebody could develop cancer in 3 years? Of course they could.
Yes, someone could develop cancer in 3 years, but the thing is that there's a video, and Drader has actually used it as a clip in one of his videos. If you guys want to go look on Drader's channel, he has some clips of her, where she's saying in 2020, when you guys were living in that same fucking house because you just got kicked out of your place in Colorado, that she was a woman suffering from breast cancer. We have the videos, Jason. We have the information. We have the shit coming out of her own mouth. And even if she did develop breast cancer in those 3 years, they're not going to wait this long to get her a diagnostic mammogram. If her doctor even assumed that she had cancer, he would be referring her to an oncologist. The oncologist would schedule immediate tests to make sure to get it diagnosed, to get the proper cancer diagnosed, so that way she can get the proper chemo and the proper radiation treatment, and a mastectomy if she needs to, if it's that bad. A doctor is not going to sit on their ass and make her wait a fucking month to get a diagnostic mammogram. So even if Shanny is seeing a doctor, they don't think it's cancer, and this is probably just going to wind up being a routine mammogram. And I'm sorry, but as a big chick, I can tell you this much. Shanny complains about pain in her breasts. As a big chick, yeah, I've got big boobs as a fat chick, and they hurt sometimes. But you know what I do? I wear a fucking bra. Tell your Ham Planet girlfriend to put on a goddamn bra. Her boobs will feel better.
I mean, you can get fast-acting cancers. You're dead in 6 months. Okay? I mean, this is insane that people would actually think.
Yes, and that is exactly why her story is not adding up, Jason. That is exactly, I don't know if you guys can hear Millie, she's chewing on her ass behind me, but that is exactly why Shanny's story is not adding up. Because breast cancer is extremely aggressive. It is one of the most aggressive types of cancer that you can get. It is not going to be diagnosed in a blood test. That would be something like leukemia or some other blood or bone-related cancer. She's not going to get diagnosed with breast cancer from a fucking blood test. The levels that she was talking about for her blood test could come from anything. It could come from, I don't know, a tooth infection. Maybe that's what's making her white blood cells go nuts. Maybe it's the fact that her teeth are rotting out of her fucking head. That could be doing it. But a doctor is not going to sit on their ass and wait around, because the longer they wait, the lower the chance of her survivability is going to be.
Think about this in the way that they're thinking about it, that's proof that she's lying about cancer. It's absolutely insane. It makes no sense whatsoever.
No, she's lying about cancer because she's lying.
You want to know the truth on what's going on here. It's always been told to you what the truth is here, okay? Shanny has been concerned about her health for years, okay? And all of us, I think, can relate with going, look, I know I can relate to this because this is what my mother did, okay? I know there's something wrong with me, but I'm really, really scared to find out. The fact is, even back then, okay, under the care that she was under in Colorado, they had set up tests for her to find this stuff out, but we never did it, okay? And then
I'm going to press X to doubt on that, because even if she did have these tests scheduled and the doctor was aware of this and she was seeing an oncologist before you guys got kicked out of your place in Colorado because you didn't pay the fucking bills, because you got a $3,000 a month apartment, even if, let's just give this the benefit of the doubt, even if she had all those tests scheduled, then when she got to Pennsylvania and got under Medicare or Medicaid or whatever it is, whichever one it is, I don't give a fuck, the Obamacare, then her doctor would have seen that on her medical records. The doctors, they don't keep the medical records in a bubble. Doctors are going to share medical records when they have patients that are the same. That's one of the forms that you fill out when you go to see a new doctor, is for that doctor to be able to have access to your medical records. My doctor that I see is going to be able to see all of my past medical history, including like when I was in the hospital for my symptoms of MS. If the doctor was any type of actual real doctor, then he's going to get those tests rescheduled, and he's going to be able to take care of her like she should be taken care of. But like I said, we all know that this is all fake.
Eventually, I think Shanny was really starting to feel bad, even in Colorado, like very bad in Colorado towards the end of it, and she would have went to the doctor then. But COVID.
Bull fucking shit. Bullshit. They are not going to deny a cancer patient treatment or even diagnostic testing because of COVID. They're just not. They're not. I don't think of any... I mean, what in the hell does an oncologist have to do with fucking COVID? They're not going to sit there and they're not going to sit there and tell someone, oh yeah, we can't see you or see you for any diagnostic testing or treatment or prognosis or anything like that because of COVID. They're not going to do that. An oncologist would have nothing to do with COVID. They weren't the doctor's offices that were being overrun. That was general practitioners and emergency rooms. Neither one of those are going to deal with cancer. So you can take that whole COVID excuse, shine it up really nice, and shove it straight up your fucking ass. And trust me, I know it'll fit because we've all seen your asshole gape, Jason. We all know. We all see it. We all know that you could take a dick if you wanted to. If you're really hard up, you could take a dick.
Okay, and COVID screwed up so much, and you guys know all of that. And the delays and the constant... So, I mean... The bottom line that I want you to understand here, okay, is that there's never been any lying about cancer, guys.
Bullshit.
It's a person that's scared. She knows she's ill. She knows there's something wrong. And
another thing that pisses me off about this is the fact that Jason brings his mother into it. Jason uses his mom as an excuse, negating to mention the fact that his mom decided not to seek treatment for her cancer because she decided that God would heal her. That was her whole thing. Was that she did not want to do treatment. She stopped going to the doctor and everything else because she said God would heal her. Prayer would heal her. So, is this what Shanny's trying to do? Is she trying to say prayer will heal her? Yeah, okay, whatever. No, Jason, she's chronically fat. That's her problem.
Now we're getting to a place where the doctors are starting to line stuff up and things are going to start happening. But what starts happening with that is you also learn the extent of what's going on. And the fact is she's terrified of what's going on, and I am too. Because I see how progressively this is not... over a 1 week period or anything like that, guys. We're talking months and years, okay?
Oh, I have no doubt she's been lazy for years, Jason.
A decline in every form of health that you can imagine with Shanny, okay? The mobility, breathing, the whole nine.
You know what? Jason, I'm going to get real close to my microphone and I'm going to whisper this right into your ear for you to hear. You know what else could cause those issues? Being morbidly obese.
Okay, we're dealing... Shanny is sick, okay? That's what I want you to understand.
I have no doubt
One
she's
way
sick.
or another, she's sick.
She's
if it
sick,
turns
but she's
out
not
to
sick
be
with
that,
cancer.
then it's that. I don't even like saying the word. You know, my mom passed away of it. If you don't know, my mom passed away of breast cancer in 2012. And she progressed through she was in the beginning stages of getting treated for it, but her body just couldn't take it. She was 64. And I
Mama Shaw was in her 60s when she got diagnosed with colorectal cancer. And she had her ups and downs, but she did it just fine. No, your mom stopped going to treatment because she thought God would heal her.
think just the first thing of chemo. I'm pretty sure that's the last
neck thing.
doctor thing I took her to before she passed away was the chemo treatment. That's what I think it was anyway.
There goes that neck thing.
But she didn't tell me. You know, she didn't tell me that she even had cancer. I guess she assumed that I would get the clue.
How? That boggles my mind, Jason. If you're telling the truth, how in the hell were you that dense? Mind you that this would have happened before he got wet brain. Were you that fucking dense? Even if this is the way things went down and your mom didn't tell you she had cancer. Were you that fucking dense that you couldn't... You lived in the same house with her. You lived in the same house. It's not like you two were far apart. It's not like you were in another state or anything. You two were in the same house, Jason. How the fuck could you miss that?
But I've gone through this before, and I see parallels in the way Shanny's symptoms are starting to show. Certain things, physical attributes that are looking very similar.
Are you talking about that crack pipe burn on her titty?
To what I saw my mom go through. So I really want to reiterate how really disgusting it is that we have a bunch of people on the internet that are they're literally tearing a woman down for having health worries. That's literally what's going on here.
It's because she has diabetes, not cancer.
And you got to look yourself in the mirror if you're doing that. Why the hell are you doing that? Okay?
Okay, let's do a little experiment. I've got a little mirror right here that I keep on my desk. Let me look into it. Why am I doing this? Let's see. What do my eyes tell me? Why am I doing this? Oh, yeah, it's because I'm a bitch and you're amusing when you go off. So, there we go. And also the fact that faking cancer kind of pisses me off, considering the fact I had to watch my mom go through it.
Shanny comes on here and gives you information of what she wants you to know. And that's what a streamer does. Especially if you're vlogging your life. If you like going on a video and telling about your day or whatever's going on in your life, and you're doing you know what a vlog is. Everybody knows what a vlog is these days, right?
Yes, and you guys vlog terribly because you don't actually go do anything. I watch people who vlog at like Disney and everything else, and it's great. It's entertaining. They go off and do shit. You guys just sit around on your fucking ass and watch videos. That's all you do. But again, I'm going to reiterate this again, Jason, in case you didn't hear me the first time. If you are trying to get money from somebody or from people based on an illness, then yes, people have the right to question the diagnosis. Welcome to the real world, Jason, where you're going to be questioned about everything that you do on the internet because there have been too many cancer scams that have gone on. Cancer scams that are a lot more convincing than yours, I might add.
Having a vlog does not entitle you to know every single thing about a person's life. That's not how it works. Just because Britney Spears is a major celebrity and singer doesn't mean that...
Oh yeah, Kunju, the neck thing is when he does that thing where he tilts his head back and jerks his head around and stuff. I am under the theory, I believe Carrie's theory that, yeah, it is a tell whenever he's lying, or whenever he's really lying, that he does the neck thing.
She has to tell you when she's taking a crap or anything. That's not how it works. She doesn't have to tell you if she's having a health scare.
And yet she tells us that she's having a health scare. She wants money for it. And she also tells us about her fucking period. Like, all the fucking time. I mean, she's on periods like at least 3 to 4 times a month. If anything, I would go get that checked out before I get my titties checked out.
Right? If it turned out Mel
Hi,
Gibson
Dinah.
tomorrow was really ill, God forbid, he doesn't have any obligation to tell his fans, look, I got this, and I could pass away. Okay, we have examples of this with like David Bowie and Prince. I'm pretty sure Prince was the same way.
Okay, story time with Shaw. There is a gaming YouTuber who, World of Warcraft, he does World of Warcraft, or he did World of Warcraft content. He had a very rare, his name is Haven Games. You can actually go look it up. It's Havyen. Unfortunately, one of the first videos that is going to pop up for Haven Games is going to be the announcement that he passed away from a very rare form of cancer, and I believe he was like 23, 26, 23, somewhere in his early to mid-20s when he passed away. But the thing is that this guy was doing content pretty much up until like the last week of his life. I want to say his last video was released the week before his death date. And he did updates on his health. He didn't sit there and like say, he wasn't trying to get money from people or anything like that. But he was sitting there, he was simply saying, hey guys, I'm having a bad period. This is what's going on. I know you guys have been asking about my treatment. This is what's going on with my treatment. And I'm having a pretty bad period with it right now. So you may see a ebb in content. Because I won't have the energy to do it anymore. He used to do like bi-weekly World of Warcraft videos. He did a lot of exploration videos, he put a lot of work into these. They're absolutely beautiful. And I love listening to him. I actually have a playlist on my YouTube that I listen to sometimes when I'm wanting to go to sleep. He has a very soothing voice. But he did content up until the last week of his life. And he did update people when he was like, saying, hey, things are looking good, I'm starting to do treatment, or things are looking bad, I'm starting to feel real bad, and stuff like that. Yeah, he didn't go into specifics, but he also wasn't sitting there asking for people to donate money to him. He wasn't begging for shit. And the best part about it is that his family, they've kept his YouTube channel monetized, and they've kept his Patreon up. So anybody that wants to can still go and subscribe to his Patreon. You're not going to get anything out of it, obviously, because unfortunately he's passed away. But they said that any revenue from his YouTube channel and from his Patreon is going to go to cancer research. I would love to see you guys do something like that, Jason. I really would. That would be something selfless and wonderful to do.
That they were ill for years. Hey, Gavin, Kit Kats. That's really annoying.
Ooh,
hey,
backyard.
boy. He's at the door. He's scratching at the door. Gavin, can you stop that? Hey, boy. Gavin. Do you want me to open it for you? Okay, he got the idea. But that was like, if you guys heard that the whole video, that'd be crazy. Okay, I'm almost done anyway.
Yeah, no, Prince died of an overdose.
This also bothers me on the level of having gone through this before. Because if I was on the internet already, and I had people coming at me saying your mother's lying about her cancer, or like lying about being sick, which
Your mother was not on the internet asking people for money, Jason.
actually happened in my family. Okay, somebody in my family was saying that my mother was lying about being sick, and I tore them.
Sippy of water.
I really was not nice. Okay, I reacted to it. Okay, this is the same thing, man. And I'm older and I'm more mature, but this still is.
X'd out on that one, folks.
It's so disgusting to do to someone. And you should know, because I mean, you guys that revel in this shit, you should know that Shanny right now is in on the couch and she's crying her eyes out, and she's been crying all day.
Oh.
Why?
So sad.
You. Because you don't know how to be a human being. You don't know how to have compassion and love on someone that is going through something.
Guys, I feel really bad now. I feel so guilty for laughing at Shanny while she's going through her fake cancer. I feel so terrible. It's eating at me. It's just eating at my heart. It's making me feel terrible. But you know what would make me feel so much better? Is if I got a Cash App. That's what would make me feel a lot better about it. So you guys can go down in the description below and donate to me so I feel better.
Okay? Very serious health issues in every way. Okay? This is stone cold, guys. And you have to be stone cold evil to think it's funny to do this to people. Because I know that's not just Shanny that you do this with. Why are you going to...
Well, I mean, I don't react to anybody else. I only react to Shanny. And that's because I find her amusing. I find her dumpster fire of a life amusing. A little annoying. A little bit infuriating, especially when she's faking cancer. But other than that, I tell Mama Shaw about this shit. She laughs at it. She thinks it's hilarious that this bitch is faking cancer. She's just like, the shit I had to go through, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But yet Shanny wants it desperately. She desperately wants that cancer diagnosis. She desperately, or at least she wants people to believe that she has a cancer diagnosis. I have never seen anybody want such a terrible disease before in my entire... Well, there is a culture of gay people apparently in California that want to all get HIV and spread it around. So, I mean, that's not the weirdest thing in the world, but it is pretty fucking weird.
Of all things in the world to pick on, not that it's okay to pick on anything in the world, but fucking cancer... All I can say to you, really, is I really hope that something like that doesn't hit your family, man.
It has hit my family, Jason. That's why I'm picking on you.
Because I'm going to tell you, it devastates a family that you have to see them suffer in the way that they suffer. This downward spiral.
How old is my modem? It's probably a few years old. Like I said, I'm probably gonna call CenturyLink, and if not, get a new modem, then at least update it. So it probably could be the modem. I might need to refresh it. But I'm not going to do that right now. You guys just have to deal with the buffering.
Of worse and worse health. And yeah, you're probably not going to get better. It's very horrible for loved ones to go through and see. And it's... The patient is already going through so much, and you're in this space, in this mind space where, you do this because you get a laugh out of it. On top of it, that's your motivation too.
Yeah,
is lulls and getting.
Pretty much.
I mean, you're appointed to the lake of fire if you don't understand what you're doing is extremely evil.
Hey guys, we're all going to hell, and I'm gonna drive the bus. So, beep, beep, get on, bitch. We're going to hell.
You're going right there.
Where do you think you're going to go for kicking a kid?
You need to repent of this stuff. Everybody that's doing it, especially believers, you need to repent of it. Because it's sick. It's extremely sick, what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Not as sick as faking cancer.
But yeah, I mean, I hope you're really happy because Shanny she's been crying all day over this shit.
Oh, that makes me overjoyed. Thank you.
And
it
it's horrible.
Fills my little black heart with joy.
Nobody would blame her. But there's other people you do this to.
Who? Who do I do this to?
And it's insane to me.
Go look at my channel. Who do I do this to?
It's absolutely insane. It's the most hurtful thing to be hating on someone for cancer.
I'm not hating on Shanny for cancer. I'm hating on you guys for faking cancer. And I'm really hating on you because you went through watching your mother die of cancer, and yet you are participating in this grift. You are 100% participating in this grift. I have absolutely no doubt about that. Absolutely no doubt about that. There is no way that you could not be an active, willing participant in this grift. And that's what makes this exceedingly sick.
And trying to make it look like she's lying about this. It's like just from one video clip where she says she did in 2019 that they said that they didn't think it was cancer. And they didn't even say it wasn't. As far as I know, I couldn't be around at that time. I could not, it was not legally okay for me to be anywhere near Shanny. So, like, I don't know, I wasn't there in front of the doctors to hear what they said myself, okay? But it doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is this, is that they had more tests set up for her to do. And she would have found out then.
Okay, that happened. The whole protection order and you getting beat with a fetish whip happened when you lived in the first, as far as I understand, the first apartment that you lived in Colorado. There was plenty of time between that time and you guys getting kicked out of the second apartment for her to go get these tests done, if she was supposedly scheduled for these tests. But we all know that she wasn't, and that you're full of shit.
But I guess the doctors were saying at the time that they didn't think it was cancer. But that's 2019, guys. It's 2023, okay? And
yeah, Floxy, I'll definitely check and see about my modem. See if I can call CenturyLink to get a new one. We definitely probably are due for an upgrade on that sucker.
the doctor's appointments, like I'm telling you, the delays that we had gone through for so long, it's
okay, Jason, I'm going to say this with clapping. They are not going to delay a cancer patient their treatments. End of story. They're not going to do that, Jason. I don't care what the fuck was going on. They're not going to sit there and tell a cancer patient, no, we can't treat you right now because because whatever the fuck is going on in the world. They're not going to do that. Cancer is very serious. Doctors take it very, very seriously. And if what you're saying is the truth, then every doctor in that, wherever you guys were going to in Colorado, they need to be fired and they need to be sued for malpractice.
I mean, COVID really messed stuff up bad. But I think I said what I needed to say here. If you have any humanity in you whatsoever, if you have any humanity in you whatsoever, please stop what you're doing to her.
No. No, I won't.
Because you're probably shortening her lifespan.
Like she shortened her mother's lifespan? Do you want to talk about that? How your Ham Planet girlfriend shortened her mother's lifespan because she was a raging bitch at her house and her mother was going through heart issues. You want to talk about that? Why should Shanny get a good long lifespan when she shortened her own mother's lifespan? Answer me that, please.
The way that you people tear her down, and you don't even know who you're doing this to. You don't know how sweet and wonderful this girl is that you're doing this to. You're going to pay for it.
I'm going to pay for it, guys. Okay, guys, this is going to be the really long one. I don't know if I'm going to make it through the whole thing. This is the one where Rev's solo. So I don't know if I'm going to make it through the whole fucking thing. I don't know. I may just fast forward through it and go to our palate cleansers, which are going to, of course, be from Djibouti Dubs. I actually have one in my Djibouti Dub one in my playlist for Queen, because she wanted to see one with ShamWow, so we're going to do that one. But yeah, this is the almost 2-hour stream that he did. So I don't know if I'm going to make it through the whole thing. We may just get through some points and fast forward and go to the next one, because god damn, this is a long one. I may have to cover it in another stream.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Jason.
It's me. It's Rev.
No shit.
I'm trying to think of something that, because like when I do a live stream, I kind of like to have something to talk about.
We all know that everything you talk about is
honestly,
bullshit.
There's not much going on in my mind right now.
Oh, really?
So
that's nothing new.
Just look at the chat for now and talk to you guys. Morning, don't skimp on the gravy. That's always good advice, you know. Gravy's good. How's everybody this fine morning?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
But yeah, I saw it. It's my first day at work. No, you're not going to see me much soon. Okay? So this is probably, this won't be a regular thing for me anymore.
God damn, they need a better fucking microphone.
Yeah, we're kind of winging it, exactly. Auntie social media.
Oh, Auntie got a shout out.
Kind of winging it. If I were to talk about anything, it would be these unidentified objects, and like, what is it? Just all state acting things, or is there something more going on? Because that's
okay. We're definitely gonna have to fast forward through this fucking piece of shit, because if he's gonna talk about fucking UFOs, no, I may have to handle this in a stream all by itself. Because holy shit, he's already fucking boring.
It's really interesting to me at this point. It's very interesting. But, see, I used to be able to talk real good and just talk and talk and talk, but...
Shanny beat that out of you.
Let's just say, over the years, I've gotten more quiet.
Shanny beat it out of you.
Yeah, I will stay. I love Shanny. Goku. I love Shanny. And no, I don't really deserve her. She's too good for me, but she puts up with me. Okay, just a lurker. You Rev, I have a serious question for you. Okay, go for it.
Let's hear the serious question.
Mud Duck.
Oh, Mud Duck got a shout out.
Give these grifters money. They have cancer scammed, and they're under investigation, and spoke to the Commonwealth Attorney in Pennsylvania. Okay. That's cool. Thank you.
Alright, so this may actually have to be a stream all in of itself. Because, like I said, it's 2 hours long. We've been on for 1 hour and 30 minutes. So this may just have to be a stream all in of itself. So we're just going to go to the next one, which is going to start our palate cleansers. So I hope you guys are ready to watch some Djibouti dubs. Like I said, Queen, I've got one in here for you, which, if you see from the preview, is the ShamWow. So we're going to go ahead and go into that. And like I said, I will come back to this Rev solo stream at a probably later date once I see what the fuck is wrong with my internet. So we're just going to go to the next one, because this is long and it's already boring me to tears. I already feel like my face is just melting off my head.
Hey guys.
So go get you a drink, get up, go get you a drink, stretch your legs a little bit. You know, go have a shit, go have a piss, I don't give a fuck. We're going to watch some Djibouti dubs and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Vince here, and I've got ShamWow. Check this shit out. You ring it out, and it makes a mess. Zorbies does nothing. Look at that. Nothing. ShamWow does everything. Menstrual blood, cars, boats, bigger cars, bowls of water. Why not? You see, the water's going down. It's going in the cloth, and there you have it. Not a drip unless you squeeze it. Yeah. Throw it in the washer when you're done. It's made by the Nazis. Oh, God. Cut it. Step on it. Put your plates on it. Clean your dogs with it. See, look at my arm is very wet. And now it's not. Put your clothes in it. Why not? Look at this caca water. It's ruining the rug and it smells horrible. Very horrible. Look at that. There's the damage right there. You don't want that. So guess what? Take the ShamWow. Put it on there nice and lightly. Flip it around. There you go. Roll it up. And there you have 50% of the feces right there. How do you get the rest? Punch it. And there you go. There's the rest. And you're just saving yourself all the time. And there you go. There's the rest. Look at that. It's clean. Still smells, though. You'll be saying wow like all the time. I love ShamWow.
I love sham chowder. It's delicious.
Let me tell you something about this here, what the fuck is this called? Shampoo?
We love ShamWow. Woo! That's right. Why use this stuff? You know it sucks. Cum stains, plates, mirrors, everything. This stuff sucks, and this sucks ass too. Why use it? Get 4 ShamWows for $19.95. That's right. And Djibouti Dubs is so awesome, we're going to give you a double offer. So you're gonna get 2 sets of ShamWow. That's 8, and a 10-year warranty. He's had. Oh, did you put it down? Believe that. Fuck. No! Dinner needs to be ready in a couple of minutes, and there's no cheese in sight. What are you gonna do? Oh, I know what you're gonna do. It's time to break out the pet egg. That's right, it is a cheese grater specifically designed to get that cheddar right off your feet. No more peeling away with the potato peeler, no more hacking away with the hacksaw. You need something with a little more surface area, something that doesn't make quite the mess, something that gets right in between those toes and gets the feta right out of there. No. It just rolls away the cheese. It just picks it up like dough. It's disgusting. I mean, look at the provolone on that motherfucker. You need to get that shit off of there. It's gonna go great with your spaghetti. It's gonna go great with a casserole, whatever you're making. It's ergonomic. Look at all that shit you got on there before. Have a fucking fondue party. I just love cheesing myself off with my friends. It's a great way to spend quality time, and I look fabulous in my dress. I just love getting there real deep like and just getting the gorgonzola right off of there. Hell, I'm a gorgonzola fiend. I love using the pet egg on my feet all the time. It's great because I got a lot of pepper jack and a lot of provolone on there. I need to get out of there. All this for just $10. But wait! We'll also throw in another one so you can do both your feet at the same time. And while you're at it, get some of this marinating sauce. It makes that shit grow on twice as hard. Look at that. There's some feta right there. You know, you're not the only thing looking good. You know, so is the casserole. And that's what the pet egg's all about.
All right, we're back. Sorry about that, Auntie. I know you were looking forward to that, but that stream may have to be in its own individual stream. So we'll do that one at a later date because holy shit, we've already been going for an hour and a half, and I don't want to be on here all night. I love you guys, but I don't want to be on here all night. I want to go play some World of Warcraft on my new fucking monitor. I don't want to break in the first day of my monitor just doing a Shanny stream. As much as I love you guys. Plus, the fact that my frames keep dropping is annoying the fuck out of me, so I need to go check that out. But punch it. Just punch it. But yeah, we're gonna get into this one. This is Stop Invalidating Me, and this is another Rev stream. Don't worry, we haven't dropped Rev yet. And we are going to see his stream. We are going to see his video where he's talking about wanting to get a job. So don't worry, that's still on the plate. So please, just let me do that other stream on another day, when I haven't already been on for an hour and a half. Talk, bitch.
Oh, I want to start this right. You know.
God damn it, y'all need a better mic.
It's very frustrating.
How do you think I feel?
That's what's on my chest right now, is it's very frustrating.
Come on, Rev. Talk, bitch. Talk.
Okay. So I guess the way I should start this is with the story, okay?
Please tell us a story, Rev.
Because
Story time with Rev.
I've been feeling this way for a long time because, like, we've been in this situation. We've been in this situation with the online trolling and stuff for quite some time. So I have been feeling this way for probably at least like a year, maybe longer than that, because, you know, when the heat got turned up with this trolling and crap, that's basically when this type of stuff started, with random people, you know, strange women contacting me in my email with a clear intention from me of wanting to break me up with Shannon, who is my wife. We lived in Colorado for years with the understanding with the state that we were married. Now, like I explained in a response to one of these strange women that contacted me in my email, just because I moved to a different state that has different standards for what they consider quote-unquote marriage, that does not nullify the fact that I am married to Shanny, okay?
No,
but she knows that because she also said it.
What nullifies the fact that you're not married to Shanny is the fact that you never got married to Shanny. I am sorry, Rev, but you guys never filled out any paperwork to become common law man and wife. And also, Pennsylvania does not recognize common law marriages. You guys were never legally married in the first place. I'm sorry, but a marriage is not writing a name in a Bible with an emaciated preteen as the only witness. I should add, emaciated, probably autistic preteen as the only witness. That's not what a marriage makes. That's not what a legal marriage makes. I'm sorry, but you've been lied to. Shanny's not your wife. You guys are just shacking up. And, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I lived with my ex-husband for like 4 years before we got married. It's no big deal. People shack up all the time. It's not a big deal. What makes people mad is because you're saying you're husband and wife when you're not actually husband and wife. You're actually just boyfriend and girlfriend who were just living together, which is fine. There's no shame in that. Just you can't claim to be these devout Christians when you're just shacking up together. Because that's not how Christianity rolls.
In the email, you don't have to be fake loving her anymore and this stuff. And that is what really triggered me and wanted me to do a video addressing this type of stuff. Because it's extremely invalidating to say to a person that they are fake loving someone with no proof. And you have absolutely no reason to say this. Absolutely none. Zero. You have no reason to assume that when I say I love Shanny, it's fake. Or you have no reason to believe that. None.
Oh, I have no doubt about that. But the fact is that Shanny was your first person that you've ever been with. Except for the torso. And honestly, I don't even count that as you losing your virginity. Because as we all know, coming into a fat fold, that doesn't really count as losing your virginity. Sorry, darling. Otherwise, men all over the world be able to claim that they lost their virginity to a fucking sock.
But it is triggering to keep hearing this over and over again because it almost becomes reality. Well, everybody knows Rev is not in love with Shanny. It becomes that. Because
see, I have absolutely no doubt that Rev is at least believes that he's in love with Shanny. It's the other side that I have serious doubts with. I do not believe for 1 second that Shanny has any feelings towards Rev besides the fact that he's the one that's currently wiping her ass. And he's currently the only thing that's keeping her from being hosed down in the backyard. That's it. And the fact that he's the only thing that's keeping her from being homeless, because if it wasn't for him and his uncle, her fat ass would be out on the street and probably losing that weight that she needs to lose.
Because of an echo chamber of trolls that keep saying the same thing over and over again.
You're not married.
Just repetition, saying something over and over again does not make it true. That's what Nazi propagandists do.
All right, let's try this. Let's try this. I'm gonna say it over and over again. I'm going to be dating someone with a giant Fuda cock. I'm going to be dating someone with a giant Fuda cock. I'm going to be fucked with a giant Fuda cock. I'm going to be fucked with a giant Fuda cock and have my face buried in some massive ass fucking titties. That's what's gonna happen. Come on, I'm manifesting it right now. Please. Please, God. Damn it.
Okay? And that's what they're doing. And it's all in an effort to make you hate Shanny for their devices, to make super chats and clicks, and I think something deeper too.
I haven't made a single super chat off of any of the streams because I'm not monetized. I only have 390 subscribers. I'm nowhere near monetization. I haven't made anything. I mean, Blondie, when she comes in, she will occasionally throw me like a few dollars here or there, and that's usually just to abuse her in the chat. But I haven't made any money off of you guys. I'm doing this purely for my own amusement. That's it. That's the sole purpose of this, is for my own amusement. I probably wouldn't like put ads on my channel anyway, even if I did wind up getting monetized, because I really don't give a shit about making money on YouTube. YouTube is not my employment. It's not how I make my money. I have a full-time job for that. Thank you very much.
But I'm really sick of it. I'm sick of people telling me how I feel. Because that's not a thing. When I'm telling you my feelings, I have no reason to lie about what I'm saying. If I were miserable in my marriage, you would probably hear about it in some way. I'm telling you, when I talk...
Oh, we heard about it in some way. Anybody remember the domestic violence performance art video? Yeah, we've definitely heard it. We've heard it multiple times, Jason. We've heard you say it on multiple occasions about how unhappy you are in your relationship with Shanny. But then she starts beating the shit out of you and gets you reprogrammed again.
Talk about my relationship, it's always positive because I feel that way. Okay? I have a good relationship with Shanny. It's a normal, good relationship.
Hi, Six Drops.
Of love. It's based on love for one another. So, like, what I'm telling you is not unhealthy. Like, I'm telling you that what, at its core, our relationship is based on God and Jesus, and which...
No, your relationship is based on started because you had money. Shanny wanted money, and so that way she cheated on her husband with you by having phone sex with you. A healthy relationship is not two people who are up each other's asses the entire time. A healthy relationship is not two people who are so paranoid that their partner's going to cheat on them that they refuse to get jobs outside of the house. A healthy relationship is not someone who, after her partner leaves the room for 5 minutes, she starts spam calling him like crazy and pretending that there's ghosts in the house. That's not a healthy relationship, Jason. It's not. When I was married, my ex-husband, he could go do whatever he wanted to with his friends. He would go out of town for the weekend with his friends. The only thing I would ask him to do is to call me every once in a while just to let me know that he was okay. I didn't want to know what he was doing. I didn't have to know what he was doing. And he would often just call me anyway. Even if I didn't tell him so. He would just call me anyway to tell me what was going on. You know, that him and his friends were having fun. That they were at such and such hotel. And anything like that. He would go away for a weekend with his friends. An entire weekend. I didn't spam call him the whole weekend. I was just like, hey, go off, have fun with your friends. You know, if you think about it, just call me. Let me know that you're doing okay. Let me know that you're still alive. Because in a healthy relationship, when it's built on something that's called trust, then you trust your partner to be in places without you. Hell, my ex-husband would come home and tell me about the cute girl he saw wandering around town. Because the nature of his job, he'd have to drive her. He used to go fix potholes. He'd have to drive around town all day, and we live in a college town. So yeah, there's a lot of hot college co-eds wandering around in little to no clothing because it's Florida and it's fucking hot. So he would come home and tell me about, you know, this cute girl he saw on the college campuses. I would usually jokingly ask him, why the fuck didn't you get her phone number? Why didn't you take a picture? Maybe I wanted to see. I mean, when you have an actual relationship, Jason, it's built on trust. And you don't have to be up each other's asses all the time to make sure that the other person isn't cheating on you. Because that doesn't happen in a functional adult relationship. That doesn't happen in a healthy relationship. What you and Shanny have is a toxic codependency. You're both paranoid because your relationship started out as an affair. Because Shanny cheated on her husband with you. And you know that's true. There's a video out there of her admitting that Chris found out that you two were having phone sex. You were paying their bills. She would call you and talk to you all the time. You guys may not have been physically cheating on Chris, but you were emotionally cheating. You sure as hell were emotionally cheating on Chris. And the fact that she throws the prostitutes in your face, knowing that that's how your relationship started in the first place, was you two cheating on Chris, that's just laughable. But no, you're not in a healthy relationship. You're in a relationship built on codependency, paranoia, and Shanny's inability to do anything outside of the house. And her inability to wipe her own ass.
Which is the same thing, but, you know. Love. So stop telling me it's not love, because that's invalidating to me as a human being. It's abusive to say to me what you're, Rev, what you think, what you're experiencing, you just think it's love. I mean, even G-Man did that to me. He's like, oh, I know you're in love. Yeah, you're in love. You can't even see stuff. That's invalidating. That's like telling me that there's stuff going on in front of my face and I'm too mentally ill or whatever, or however they want to frame it.
Oh, damn, Floxy, if you could... I actually follow someone, Auntie's actually seen a few pictures. I actually follow someone who does a lot of World of Warcraft Fudacock porn, and it's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, and I just want to bury my face in those giant tits.
And I can't be objective, right? Because I have, like, you know, Stockholm Syndrome or something, like they tried to say about William and the boys. It's insane. This stuff, that's psychologically abusive. You're trying to put something...
See, I do believe that William has a form of Stockholm Syndrome because he's never known abuse. He's never known anything but abuse for almost 16 years of his life, since the moment he was born. However, I do believe that's also a reason why she does not really acknowledge Zachary at all, because Zachary, having the learning disability that he does, I don't know for a fact if it's autism or not. It probably is. He probably is somewhere on the spectrum. But with him having the learning disability that he obviously has, he tells too much of the truth. That's why I believe that Shanny would rather just ignore him and stick with William. Because William, she can train, and she's already trained him. He will lie at the drop of a hat for her. Zachary, on the other hand, he tends to spout little truth bombs. And that's why Shanny does not like to let Zachary talk on video. Because she knows if she lets him talk long enough, he's going to tell on her. Like he did in that one video where she was sitting there saying, I don't know why people think I'm a bad mother. And you hear Zachary in the background go, well, maybe they saw one of your YouTube videos. And you could just see the look on Shanny's face. That's why she doesn't talk about Zachary that much, so why she doesn't acknowledge him. And I'm pretty sure that's why she just treats him like shit. Is because that's the one kid that's going to get her in trouble. William's not going to get her in trouble. William will lie at the drop of a hat for her. And I'm sorry, but those two give off some Sweet Home Alabama vibes. I see those text messages between her and William, and all I hear is banjos in the background. I mean, we are talking about some deep Appalachian mountain shit going on between those two. Quite honestly. That's the vibe I get. I don't know if it's the vibe they intend, but it's definitely the vibe that I pick up.
On me that's not me. I'm telling you that I'm in... Huh? And you. Yeah. But this is mainly... I'm addressing specifically, like, emails and this type stuff. You know what I mean? They obviously do this to you, too. But when it's directed at me, it's always break them up, put doubt in his head. You don't really love her. You're not experienced in this stuff. You're not, you know, with women and stuff. So you just think you love her. It's not real love. That is abusive.
Okay, I know I'm pausing a lot, but I want to go on record saying that, no, Jason, I don't want you two to break up. I don't want you and Shanny to break up ever. I want you to stay together forever and ever until the end of your days, which probably are not going to be that many, because I want you to continue to stream and video and put on the internet your messy relationship, so that way I can hold it up as an example of how a functional relationship is not supposed to be.
And it's invalidating. And I just needed to talk about it. And I feel bad. I'm horrible for Shanny too, because she needs to see this shit. I don't want it. So stop it. Just don't send me emails if it's going to be in the vein of Shanny's abusive, you don't know it's abuse, blah, 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 and you need to get out. Just stop that, okay? Please. Because it's just not, I'm telling you, this is like, I'm putting a message out telling you how I feel about it. And if you really do care for me, I appreciate that you care for me.
No, I don't care for you, Rev.
I don't need that shit.
Neither do I.
And neither does Shanny.
I don't care for you at all.
I'm tired of being,
Make me the enemy.
Yeah, and all I do is try to preach goodness and love.
You do. Charity.
So tell me, Shanny of the past. Shanny of the future sent a bunch of voicemail messages, and we heard them on Carrie's stream from Just Breezin'. Was that preaching love? Was that preaching tolerance when you were sending her those messages? Is that what you were doing? And also you sounded pretty healthy in those messages. I hate to say this. You didn't sound like you were sick or in pain. You sounded pretty damn energetic in those messages. So which Shanny are we supposed to believe? Are we supposed to believe the face that you put on YouTube? Or are we supposed to believe the face that you show people when you don't think others are going to be able to see? Which one is it, Shanny? Which one are we supposed to believe? Because I think I'm going to believe the face that you put on when you think people aren't watching.
So I'm done with
Hi,
it.
Red.
It's BS. It's abusive to you. It's abusive to you to have people constantly coming at you with all these different railing accusations like Jesus said that they would do to the believers at the end. Putting you before courts and everything, which has happened. It's just part of the walk, I guess, at this time.
You want to tell us why you two were put in front of the courts? You want to tell us that story, Jason? Or do I need to tell it again? Well, for one, you were put in front of the courts because your Ham Planet girlfriend decided to beat you with a fetish whip, and then you were put in front of the courts again because you kicked an autistic child in the head. And you've admitted it. I mean, I have no doubt that Shanny participated in the physical abuse, but as far as that instance goes, you admitted it, Shanny said it, although she's changed her story as to what set you off. She's changed her story quite a few times about it. But, yeah, you were put in front of the courts for valid reasons, not because of trolls on the internet. God, you fucking dumbass.
It's part of the trial, honey. That's your reward is with Jesus, so.
True.
You're loved.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah, and I love you deeply.
I love you too.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Shanny. You hear sad Shanny in the background.
With the BS that you see in my emails.
I know that.
Because I don't respond unless I show you everything I respond to.
Yeah, exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Again, that is not a sign of a healthy, functioning adult relationship. When you have to show your partner all of your emails that you respond to, and when they have control of every form of communication in the house, that's not a sign of a healthy relationship. It really is not. I wouldn't go checking my ex-husband's emails. I didn't go looking through his phone. I mean, I had confidence and faith in our relationship, and that we divorced for other reasons, other stressors in our life that was going on at the time. But I didn't go looking through his shit because he had his own personal stuff that he was able to have on his own. He was able to do his own things. He was able to function as an adult by himself. And that was the crux of our relationship, was the fact that we trusted each other and we knew that the other person wasn't going to cheat on the other one. Because our relationship didn't start out as an affair. That too. That might have something to do with it.
And like you see it all.
Same with you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know what you're doing too. Which is healthy. Because the internet's weird.
It really is.
It is
like
weird.
I could see a red flag from people with you, and I say, "Hey, honey, that person's weird," and you do the same thing with me. like, hey, Jay, this chick's weird.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you're right. That's that. Every time it's the same tone. It's the same tone.
We
want this for you.
us.
Us. Yeah. Who are you? We. Us. Who is us and we? And for us, it would be them. Who is them? You start sounding like a paranoid schizophrenic, but it's true, though. Why is there this collective out there, like the Borg? It's very weird, man. And there's women out there that, in my case, I'm talking. See, I made this to talk about me. I'm not leaving you out, Shanny, at all.
No.
I'm talking about what I have been experiencing. Yeah. They send these random. You've never seen. It's pictures you've never seen of random women, and it's like, this isn't good for you. This is abuse. Don't you see it? And blah blah blah. And then whatever you need, well, I'm here. Blah blah blah. Like this, it's clearly coordinated because on my Facebook, and I got rid of that shit. It's gone. But it was flooded with the same type of profile over and over and over again.
Oh yeah, Corey, I have absolutely no doubt that Shanny was the one that put him up to making this video. She definitely was the one. You have to come on and tell them how much you love me. Remember his atonement stream? You're supposed to be saying how much you love me. This isn't saying how much you love me. Ah! And then the whale song goes off, and oh god, that was a beautiful moment. Holy shit. I think I orgasmed when she did that.
And I was like, what the hell is this? Are these bots or something? That's what I started thinking. I'm like being trolled by bots or something. But whatever. You know what that was about. It was very weird shit. And it was like all a game in my mind because I felt like it was like fake people. It was so weird. But I'm telling you, and I hope no one has to go through this, because this is like low-level celebrities stuff that you can get wrapped up in if you've been a streamer.
They're low-level celebrities, guys. God, I wish people would send me shit in the email. I wish hot chicks with big boobs would send me shit in the email. That'd be nice. That'd be a definite change from the shit that I normally get. I wish that would happen. But guys, they're low-level celebrities. Didn't you know? Low-level. I think you are again confusing famous for infamous, Jason. You're not famous. You're infamous. There's a big difference.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Get a thesaurus.
Yeah. Because Shanny and I have been in a video. Shane Dawson, it's been viewed by 25 million people. So when you have that kind of visibility, that's really when stuff kicked off. That's we got swatted the night that came out.
Pixar, it didn't happen.
When you're viewed by that many people, it will change things in your life. And I think we've experienced that. Like when Shanny goes out, there's inevitably somebody with a camera taking video. That happens.
I have never seen anybody taking a video of you guys out on the street. I've heard people give testimony of you guys out on the street, but I've never actually seen anybody taking a video of you guys outside. Honestly, I've never seen it. And I've watched quite a few streams about you guys. Never, ever, ever seen a video of you two shot by someone else that was not you. You were the one that shot the video of Shanny walking that proved that she could walk just fine. You were the one who shot that. That wasn't somebody else. That was you. You did that. Everything about you that is online in video format, you have put out there yourselves. Because you don't know how to stop streaming your messy life. And I hope you don't learn it, because it's I hope you don't learn to stop streaming your messy life, because it's highly entertaining.
I think they send them to Germany or something, because we're really popular in Germany. Germans love us. But,
okay, keep thinking that.
I just want people to know that if you actually do care for me, and it's not just a ploy to get to Shanny to make her feel bad.
I don't care about
that
either one of you.
I'm never gonna. You're never gonna stop with that, are you? I could ask you to stop. All right. I could tell you that the reaction channels and like people like Draven's Crypt and those type of people are lying about her.
Why in the hell would you, of all the people that you would use as an example, why would you bring up a drunken, alcohol-sodden sewer troll? Of all the examples that you would bring up. I mean, Drag's been covering you for years. There's a lot of reaction channels that cover you. You guys can't stop talking about Carrie. But yet the example you use this time is that drunken, alcohol-sodden sewer troll. Who probably has erectile dysfunction. Good one.
They give you the clips of her out of context, and you don't even understand what you're really hearing. But oh, listen, she used this word or whatever.
Guys, have I taken clips of her live streams, or am I playing the entire live stream in its entirety? Because I could have sworn that I'm playing the live stream in its entirety, and that's why we've been on for 2 hours. Because I keep pausing it to talk. Because I have a big mouth. And I can't stop. Guys, please help me. I can't stop talking.
And you're just standing there going, okay, well, I guess that's bad she used that word, which it is. So I'm just going to hate her. And then you just accept all the lies about her. Like, for people like you, I'm requesting that you just leave us alone.
Mm-mm.
And if you don't like Shanny, then just don't watch her and leave her alone.
No, if you guys continue to stream your messy life, I'm going to continue streaming laughing at it. That's just the way this works. I'm sorry. You have no choice in the matter. Unless you stop streaming your messy life, and then I would have to find something else to do. Find something else to laugh at, which I could probably just go watch Gray Still Plays destroy his Raycon headphones again and again, which is very humorous. And is the reason why I wound up getting a set of Raycon headphones. But, yeah, as long as you keep streaming your messy life, I'm going to continue laughing at it because it's humorous and enjoyable.
And let her be who she is, and let her do her live streams. Let her watch true crime or play a video game or talk to you guys. You know, that's really what she does. That.
You see, Jason, here's the thing, though. I don't react to those streams. I don't talk about those streams. Those streams are boring as fuck, honestly. I mean, even on Carrie's channel, and I love you, Carrie, even with your fantastic commentary, Carrie, those streams where she's just watching where they're just watching true crime or she's playing a video game are so fucking dull. I feel my eyes glaze over and I feel like I need to take a nap. That's how boring you guys are. You guys are very boring. The only time you guys are interesting is when you guys are fighting or you're going back and forth or you're reacting to the trolls. That's when you're really entertaining. That's the only reason people watch you. People watch you for the train wreck. That's it. That's your lot in life. I'm sorry, Jason. A lot of us, I mean, you didn't choose Troll Life chose you. That's how that works.
That's the extent of her content for now. It will include cooking videos and all that cool stuff down the road if we get in a better place and stuff. We'll be doing all that. But for now, that's what she does. Can we all just get along on that level and not get personal in false flagging wars and all this stupid stuff? Can we just exist?
It was not a false flagging war that got Shanny's Twitch taken down. And yes, I will continue to use that photog clip, that photog video about her Twitch going down because I find it funny. And I, have a little moment of pride for myself because as far as I'm aware of, I was the first person that reported her fat ass hanging out on stream. And it was not a false flagging campaign that led to her channel being taken down on YouTube. That was her streaming you threatening to beat her child. That's why it got taken. That's why her channel got taken down. Her second channel, Stoner Shanny, that got taken down because she tried to monetize it. And as soon as you guys try to monetize this one is going down too. Because you guys are in the system as a banned channel. Sorry, I don't make the rules. I just play by them.
Independently And then if you have to do your reaction videos and make your super chats, hey, you're doing that, and YouTube sees that that's okay, so you can do that. But can we exist too with you? This is like a plea from me. Is it possible for us to coexist on this platform and just get along? And you can make your money, and we can make our money for our family.
Your family right now consists of you, Shanny, and 2 cats. That's it. That's your entire family right there. You don't have the children. You're not even working to get the children back. You don't want them back. Shanny doesn't want them back because then she would then have to share food and resources with them. You don't want them back because that would divide Shanny's attention between them and you. Although honestly, if I was in your shoes, I would want them back because then Shanny would have something else to focus on instead of focusing all of her, anger issues on you. I know that's terrible to say, but it's the truth. Let's just go ahead and say that. But yeah, if you guys stop saying that Shanny has cancer when she clearly doesn't, if you guys stop coming on and faking these debilitating illnesses when all Shanny has is a chronic case of the fats, then yeah, I don't give a fuck what the fuck you do. I'm going to continue laughing at you if you do some stupid shit on the internet. That's just what I do. That's what a shit poster does. But honestly, your regular streams that you guys do where you watch those stupid videos, I don't really even care to watch them because they're boring as fuck.
We do that. No malice. Sure, react.
Yes, Foxy, spleens does bring joy. But unfortunately, I was not able to get the spleens plushie. However, I do have Reginald. I did get a Reginald plushie. I love that little chicken in a top hat. He is so fucking hilarious.
Actions by their nature are going to be antagonistic or bullyish. They are. I mean, I think all you guys acknowledge that that's the case. Unless you're somebody like Zachary Michael.
Oh, for him. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm just a shit-posting little bitch. You get used to it. Also, I sometimes like to abuse my chat. And sometimes people pay me to do that, too. It's really weird. Someone's got a kink for it. Everybody's got a kink. And Blondie, she's got a kink for me abusing her in the chat. So, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Trash Fire. Hope you stick around for a little while.
Who just reacts. He goes, oh my God, girl, stuff like that. Which I think he's cool, he's...
Oh, and I do have one rule. If I happen to be watching a stream and something gross comes on, if I have to see it, you have to see it too. So there we go. Them's the rules of the chat and the channel.
Kind of funny and cool to watch.
No, they're not.
But I hate to say it, but somebody like, I don't know where she's at now, but somebody like Charlie Gold or FFG that gets into somebody's personal, everyday life for the reasons that they just want to get personal with someone. That's no. Okay? Let's
get into someone's personal life. Kind of like how Shanny offered to give Charlie Gold's docs to Foodie Beauty. Is that getting into someone's personal life? I don't know. I don't know the etiquette of the internet. I'm just a little shit poster. So, was that getting into someone's personal life? I really want to know your opinion on that, Jason. And if you do come and watch this, then please leave a comment down below because my comments are wide open. I don't censor anything unless it's a dox. Then I censor that. But yeah, Shanny wanted to spread Charlie Gold's docs, which had already been put on Kiwi Farms. Everybody already knew about it. But her wanting to spread it, I mean, is that getting personal? I'm just trying to get the etiquette of the internet going on here.
Let's not engage in that stuff. Let's not do that because at the end of the day, what YouTube is an entertainment platform. Otherwise, if you're in news, then you're news. Okay, YouTube, by its nature, I would say, is live streaming opinion and entertainment. That's what YouTube is by its nature. So if we're going to be entertainers and even react...
YouTube by its nature is an amalgamation of very good content creators, like the aforementioned Haven Games, God rest his soul. Good entertainers such as, Haven Games, Good Times with Scar, Lauren Z-Side. I watch this one woman who shows creepy TikToks and talks about them, and she's very entertaining as well. She does very good content. Then there's people like you, who don't do very good content. I'm sorry, your content is very, very boring. It's dull. And all it is just like watching two warts on a dog's ass stare at a TV screen for 2 hours. That's it. You don't provide any type of real good commentary. You don't provide any type of good reactions. You're just boring. The only time you're entertaining is when you're a trash fire. And sometimes people just like watching a trash fire. I know I do. I love watching trash fires. I'm a avid fan of Mr. Medicare. He used to cover a lot of trash fires. Very, very entertaining. I loved it.
Action channels are entertainment, definitely. Okay? It's for the lulz, right? That's pretty much that's the reason you're going to get from these people. Why they do it. It's for the lulz. Okay.
Well, Red Feather, they have gotten to 1K subs. I don't think they're going to be able to do anything. I don't think it's going to ping in YouTube's system until they try to monetize it. And even if they try to monetize it in Rev's name, Rev's channel has also been banned. Rev is also ban-evading. Because his original channel, at least he had one channel taken down. I can't remember if it's his first channel or what. But he has been banned before on YouTube. So if they try to monetize this, unless they figure out a way to like put it in like the uncle's name or one of the kids' names, then the minute that they try to monetize that thing, it's going to ping in their system, because I believe that their social security is banned, and you have to put in your social security in order to get monetized on YouTube, because they have to send out one of those little forms, tax forms for it. So yeah, I think that if they try to monetize it, unless they use someone else's social security, which is fraud, then yeah, they're going to get the yeetus deletus, and it's going to be entertaining to see Shanny rage on Instagram.
We want to make you laugh out loud. Okay? That's cool. That's what we want to do.
You're
what
terrible.
What we don't want to do is be involved in your kids' lives. We don't want that. We don't want to be involved in your personal life unless we become friends.
Oh, so was Shanny getting involved in someone else's personal life when she was calling Carrie a drunk? Or when she was talking about Jess Breezen's past? When she berated her about that? Was that getting too personal? Or is this going to be another case of one rule for me, another for thee? Because I'm starting to believe that's actually what you two follow. You want to make the rules, but you don't want to follow them.
Aside from this, we don't want to know these things about you, because that's called boundaries. Okay? And you'll say, oh, it's the internet, there is no boundaries. Yes, there are. It's called privacy rights. They still apply to the internet. Okay? That's God-given human rights, covered in one of the major amendments, the Bill of Rights. Okay?
You have a right to your privacy, but that right to privacy goes away when you put your entire life on the internet. When you guys sit there and stream your messy dumpster fire of a life, your privacy rights go right out the window, because you put it on there. And you can try to take it down and delete it, but I'm sorry, darling, the internet is forever. The internet is also for porn. The internet is for porn, and the internet is forever.
In the Constitution of
So that means porn is forever.
this great country. I'll start talking like a patriot. I'll be having Bill Cooper come out. I don't need that, though. I'm not going to preach at you about anything. I'm just telling... Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Oh, Shanny wants to talk. Shanny's got to take over.
Ow, ow, ow.
Careful.
Ow, ow, ow.
No, that's okay.
She knows she's being
Whoa,
recorded,
that's
so
a
she's
new
making
way.
those noises.
It's saved. So, I made my point, but it's like at this point I feel like I have to watch, you know, Snoop Dogg's affirmation song every morning. Like I need to be affirmed in my spirit that I am existing with my sentience,
Which is barely
that
there.
my consciousness
Which is barely
resides in my body. Okay, this is Descartes shit. Do you know Descartes? I think, therefore I am stuff. Okay, I think he's very relevant always. Like, oh, if you get deep into philosophy, people like to start reading Nietzsche. Why are you reading Nietzsche? He was depressed, okay? He was an extremely depressed individual, Nietzsche. Okay, and he has depressed philosophy. All right? All right? Descartes is child's play. I don't agree. Okay, it's a very fundamental thing that when you're specifically when you're depressed, you might not like hearing Descartes. And Descartes said, "I think, therefore I am." All right, I have sentience. I have feelings. I have emotions.
Which have all been numbed by drugs.
And my feelings matter. Okay,
No, they don't.
I get better every single day.
Your feelings only matter to you. That's the only... And if you have a significant other that cares about your feelings matter to them, or your family or people that care about you. Your feelings don't go for shit on the internet. Oh, here comes Mama Shaw.
How dare you? Cuss. My fucking virgin ears.
Fuck you.
Bitch.
Slut.
Bite me.
No,
I'll
that's
show
your
you
partner.
my ass.
No thanks. I don't want to see your tattoos.
I wasn't going to show you my tattoo. I was going to show you my ass crack.
But your tattoos are right above your ass crack.
I know. Isn't that pretty?
She has a pair of eyeballs above her ass crack, for those who don't know.
No, Millie. It's okay. No,
You gonna give her another treat?
Yeah, because I'm leaving. It's Chloe. Yeah.
Alright. You gotta go take Chloe home?
No, I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to go to Granny's.
Okay.
And drop her off. Then I'm going to go have dinner with my friend Angela.
Alright, go.
And then, I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
Love you, Mom.
I love you too.
Bye-bye. For those who are new to the channel, that's Mama Shaw. She likes to pop in every now and then and make a little cameo and tell me how much I'm burning her fucking virgin ears. There's nothing virgin about her, though, guys. Promise.
That's what I need. I think I need to listen to that like every day in the morning, because I have people that are trying to convince me that my own emotional state and my own feelings are not the truth of my feelings. Which
I do not care about your emotions. I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about anything about you. You could drop dead right now and I would not really give two flying fucks. Quite honestly. The internet does not care about your feelings, Rev. I'm sorry. But that's just the nature of the beast. The internet does not give a flying fuck about how you're feeling. Unless it's a feeling that makes them entertained. Such as when you go into a drunken rage. That's entertaining. That's when I care about your feelings, because it's funny.
Which is crazy. That's not normal to try and do to someone. And that's my grievance. Like, my grievance is that.
I don't give a shit about your damn grievance.
That's my grievance.
You can
just stop trying to invalidate what my it's as fundamental as you get to a person when they say, "You hurt me." Because I've been guilty of this in fights or whatever. It's like, you're not considering my feelings, what you're doing.
No. I am not. I am a shit poster on the internet. I am not required to give a shit about your fucking feelings, Rev. That's not a requirement for me to be on the internet. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit about a lot of people's feelings. You're pixels on a screen to me. That's what you are. I'm a stranger on the internet who just happens to like laughing at your life. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on, guys.
When someone you're close to says you've hurt me, and then you just invalidate that and say, well, I'm not trying to hurt you, I'm trying to help you. Right, but I'm telling you that you hurt me, you didn't help me. I'm asking you to stop it. And my final plea is for you to repent to Jesus Christ and get saved, because then you'll realize that Shanny has the Holy Spirit and you shouldn't touch God's anointed. You're going to figure that out, okay? God bless you, and I have to wait for a little while because there's a delay. Peace.
We'll put him on the map of entertainment, right? It's a good time. You know, Skippy actually, when we did the video, he reached out and was like, asked like, I want to do an interview or anything, and I couldn't. I was like, oh god, like I don't know what it is. But I just can't. Whenever we make videos about people, I'm like, no, I can't actually talk to you. I can't.
Why?
I cringe hard enough when it's like, you know, at a distance, but maybe
from a distance.
Oh God. All right. Well, maybe. All
Nice,
right.
Wayne.
Let's just,
No, that's Bette Midler.
Before we do, check out Buff Pro on YouTube and Twitch. Check out the, or not Twitch, excuse me, just YouTube. And then check out
The Wind Beneath My Wings?
Well. Right, because gameplay.
I don't know if that is.
You ever know?
Sorry guys, that was one of my coworkers. She was calling. I've been having issues with the air conditioning in my van, and it was like I was the only person having that issue. Where you turn it up all the way, and there would be like little to no air coming out of the vents. It would all sound like it's going up into the dashboard. And the other driver that uses my van in the afternoon, she wasn't experiencing that because she barely turns on the air conditioner. So it was like I was the only person experiencing it, but she was calling me to let me know that, yeah, she knows what she's talking about. Anyway, do you guys like Shanny's new look? I mean, it's beautiful. I wish she would do streams like this all the time. Seriously, Shanny, this is a good look for you. This cat and snot-crusted mask and those stupid aviator glasses, it's a good look for you. It's a very good look for you.
No, I don't think it was that one. Did you ever know that you're my...
Well, I mean, it's a good thing that she's used to eating cat hair. It really is a good thing that she's already well accustomed to eating cat hair, because holy shit, that thing is covered. Now, I have a lot of cloth masks, because Mama Shaw, she made them during the height of COVID. I have a lot of them, but I don't have them just laying around to get dog hair all over them from my dog. I actually have them put up in a box. And every once in a while, if I feel like I need one, I pull one out, and I've got like a box full of masks. I got so many fucking cloth masks. But holy shit, I cannot tell if that's actually cat hair or the remnants of Shanny's chin hair. Are you trying to grow a mustache, Shanny?
Something. Your hero. You are the wind beneath my wings.
I can fly higher than an eagle.
Can you pause that?
Sorry.
Yeah,
I apologize to
love
my
you.
headphone wearers.
Is that a pillowcase? Sure. Yeah, it's a pillowcase.
Do you guys see that in her glasses? Right there? You guys see that? That mound of whatever? I want to believe that's a knee. But if you guys remember, not long ago, Shanny said that she couldn't bend her knees. She said she had to keep her... She said she couldn't bend her knees because she had terrible osteoarthritis in them. And then, of course, she said she had to keep her legs stretched out and elevated or else she would get a blood clot. That's weird. Your legs seem pretty fucking mobile right now. It seemed like they bend pretty good, too. So what's your next excuse going to be, darling?
I'll say that. It's a pillowcase. Yo. Am I doing alright? No. I'm not doing good. I'm doing awful.
Mm-hmm.
How's it
Sure.
going? Trying to live.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to survive this world. This horrible world.
It's terrible. It's a terrible world when people won't give you money for faking cancer, isn't it? Just absolutely horrible. We should all be ashamed of ourselves.
This dystopian world. Nice makeover? Thanks. Thanks. I enjoy it.
I don't know about you guys, but it looks like her legs are pretty flexible. I mean, she can move them around pretty good. She can lift them up pretty good. I mean, damn, I thought she had mobility issues. She must think she has some sexy
No, I
ass
don't think
fucking
that would
legs.
cheer me up. What do you need? Nothing.
Bullshit. You don't get on for
You
nothing.
sound like you have a cold, or maybe you just woke up. No,
She's just trying to sound pathetic.
just sick.
Mm-hmm.
A muffin?
Holy shit. It's just, it's annoying me how much fucking hair is on that damn mask. God damn, Shanny, you couldn't run a fucking lint roller over that thing before you came on camera? You look like a fucking hobo. Which, I mean, you kind of are. You're the hobo of the internet. But, I mean, damn, you don't have to look like one.
What about a muffin?
I'd like a muffin. In fact, we have some chocolate cobbler.
I mean, hey, if you want to pay for me to get some coffee and muffins, I'm in. I'll go.
I thought she said you didn't. I thought she said you weren't asking for anything, Shanny. Why are you asking for people to send you coffee and muffins if you're not on here to ask for shit? It took you less than a minute to contradict yourself.
Go do some Dunkins. You know.
Dunkin' is amazing.
You
I
can
will say that
go
much.
to CashApp and, you know, $, Shanny Dorn, or you go to PayPal and it's $Shanny, or Shanny needs love.
She's going
So
through
once
withdrawals.
Shanny needs love, that's the PayPal, and then the Cash App is Shanny Dorn.
Okay, we're gonna kind of call back to that video we watched just before then. If you're not really married, Jason, then if you believe that you're really married, then why is it that Shanny is using her previous married name? Why doesn't she go by Shannon Egroff? Why is it that she constantly goes by Shannon Dornbush? It's not even her maiden name. It's the name of her last husband. Is it because that she doesn't really give two shits about you? And doesn't honestly believe that she's married to you? I mean, my God, she tried to cheat on you. Like, the second you were thrown into jail, she was chatting dudes up on the internet. Real loyal wife you got there, Jason. Okay.
DORN.
Thought you couldn't bend your legs, Shanny. Why is it that I see a knee in your glasses? I can't tell if you're...
Jeez, man.
Okay, we're gonna have to speed this bitch back up again. She's back to talk. This is back to talking slow again, so we're gonna have to speed her back up again.
Why do you feel like you're entertaining enough for that? And not a malicious, but I'd like a muffin too, and my life is pretty trash too. I could easily vlog and beg, but it's me.
Okay, we gotta slow her down just a little bit. Good God, alright. Not speaking as slow as normal.
Well, maybe you don't got the guts to do it, 9 lives.
9 lives!
I don't give a fuck, Autumn. It just shows how fucking crazy they are at the end of the day. It really does.
Yeah, I fully admit that I'm pretty insane. I keep coming back here and laughing at you. But at least I don't expect a different result. I already know that you're trash, that your life is trash, and it's going to continue to be trash.
What the fuck? E-begging. Well, you know, I'm not e-begging.
Again, it has taken you, well, a little over a minute to contradict yourself again, because you were just begging for people to send you money so you could get Dunkin' Donuts, so you could continue to grow in size. Which I will admit, Dunkin' Donuts is actually pretty bomb. I love their coffee. They have really good coffee. Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, now I want some fucking Dunkin' Donuts, bitch. But the good thing is that after I get off stream, I can actually order myself some Dunkin' Donuts, because guess what, Shanny? I have a job. And I have money.
Any fun plans for the day? Yeah. Lying on my back, recovering.
Recovering from what? What are you recovering
I
from?
don't care. Go argue with the fucking wall, weirdo.
Time to ban.
Yeah, I understand comments are off because of harassment. It just sucks the normals can't say anything. Yeah, man, they just want a reaction, and I really don't care anymore, man.
Sure.
I don't care.
See, that's the difference between me and you, Shanny. I've actually had people that have come in my chat before and tried to start shit. I don't say anything to them. I don't acknowledge them. I skip over their comments in the chat. I don't block them or anything. And they tend to just kind of wander off after a while, like, you know, toddlers looking for their next fix. That's what you do with trolls, Shanny. I should know this, because I am one.
Ah, man. I got no story times anymore. I got nothing.
Oh my, 6 drop. I just saw that comment. That mask is made of 100% Wuhan bat fur, don't judge. Holy shit. God damn it, 6 drops. That is wrong, but it is so funny.
No thoughts. Nothing. I am completely drained of all energy.
Well, we all know that you have no thoughts, Shanny. That's what you have on a regular basis, even when you have energy.
Let me just say. So, I mean...
Okay, we gotta speed her back up.
I'm just gonna do my own thing and, like, not let people get me down. Because, see, I have Jesus Christ, and he is my king. And he loves me. And I love him.
He loves you about as much as you love Zachary, which isn't much. I mean, you feel obligated to pretend like you actually like Zachary, but we all know the truth. You don't, because you can't control him. He's not controllable. That's why you don't like him. That's why you that's why you constantly that's why in that one stream when you were doing about Mama Little Mama, you kept talking about, oh, my son, him. That's why you didn't say the plural. Because as far as your brain is concerned, you only have the one son, and that's William, because you've managed to train him. But you can't train Zachary. And there she goes with that leg again. That leg is up in the air. Holy shit, Shanny, you got some good-ass flexibility in them damn hips that are supposed to be eaten away with osteoarthritis.
And he is awesome.
Oh yeah, I have no doubts about that, Red Feather. If Chris even hinted that he wanted Shanny back, like even just a vague little hint, she'd be gone like that. Rev would be all alone. If she even thought she had the slightest chance to get Chris back, Rev would be out the door. He would not be in the picture at all. She would be gone. She'd be gone. No doubts about that.
Sorry, you're not feeling...
Yes, Red Feather, please leave 9 Lives' channel. Guys, go sub to 9 Lives so that way she can stream and she can respond to Shanny so she can show her she has the guts to do this. I'll even go on with her. I have a Melon account. I can go on with her. I'll go on with her and we can both roast Shanny. Wouldn't that be fun?
Good, yeah, man. I'd have neither, Moon Bear. I don't want long eyelashes or long nails. Those things get in the way. You two got a combined IQ of porridge. Really? Really, Lyrics? How do people measure the IQ of porridge?
They just listen to you talk.
I'm just wondering. Can you please give me the scientific journal of when they measured the IQ of porridge, Lyrics? I'd really like to see that, just so I can know, you know, if I do have like half the IQ of porridge.
No, I wouldn't say you have half the IQ of porridge. I would say you have probably about a 16th of the percentage of the IQ of porridge. You have one single solitary brain cell that is rattling around in your head, and that thing is smooth as a fucking marble. And it is desperately trying to send signals, but it doesn't have signals to send anywhere. That's why that's why you sound like you have the IQ of porridge. You talk like you have a mouthful of porridge too, which is kind of annoying because I have to speed you up. I mean, can't you think about me, Shanny, when you do these streams and talk at a normal fucking pace, like a normal fucking person, instead of talking so slow? I have to talk so slow because that's how fast my brain operates.
Why are you all bundled up? 'Cause life is hell. And I'm in hell, Krista. Would you like to join me?
Oh, I'm already going there. I have a one-way ticket. I'm gonna get the penthouse suite.
If it has raisins, it's 190. Nice. It's pretty high IQ. So... Oh. Well, hello.
She claims to have the IQ of presidents, but she talks at half the speed of smell. She's a perpetual case of mushmouth.
Y'all. Why do you assume that, Krista? Could you guys thumbs up if you're watching? Just a nice thing to do for anyone? Yeah, exactly.
I thumbs down.
Thank you,
Sorry.
Darcy.
Oops. My finger slipped.
Would you rather have hot celery for the rest of your life or cold steak for the rest of your life? Probably the cold steak. Protein's kind of a little more important than celery, I guess.
Calorie deficient.
Oh, wow. You can see in the mirrored glasses. Ooh.
So.
Mindless animals sit in their own ways and blame others. Yeah,
you guys can hear
exactly.
You guys hear Millie drinking? Hey, Shanny, my dog is doing something that you can't do, and that's drink water. Look at her looking in the comments. She needs that validation, folks. She desperately needs that.
Yeah.
Desperately
Jason was
looking.
just like sucking on my neck all night long.
Ew.
A leech. Is this the face reveal? Yeah. This is how my real life face looks like.
Well, I mean, I kind of wish it was how your real life face looked like. Although I am kind of disappointed that I cannot judge the fate of Marco Solo, which is a high disappointment. I mean, come on. Again, Shanny, can't you think of me when you do this shit? I need to know what happens to Marco Solo. I am highly invested in the life and times of Marco Solo. I need to know when he's going to go, so that way I can hold the funeral.
Do your feet ever hurt? Yes. Hey, Shanny, what should I do to prove that I've changed and found the way of Christ and I feel bad for treating you wrong? I probably would say that you're a clout chaser and you're full of shit. What is all over your mess? Cat hair.
She's inhaling cat hair. It's a good thing she's used to it.
Looking filthy as usual, I know, right?
Yeah, you look disgusting.
I enjoy looking filthy. I'm dirty, man. Dirty bitch.
It's a good thing. She admits it, guys. She's a dirty bitch. She admits it. She is filthy, nasty, dirty.
Yuck. Why even wear that? Because I can. So there's no way to prove myself. No. No. Sorry. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I ain't gonna be fooled again. And we can see the rest of the uncle's house in your glasses. Oh my god. Because it's like I'm showing something that you haven't seen a billion frickin' times. I wear my cat hair with pride, me too. How am I doing? Good.
Didn't you just say that you were doing terrible? I mean, yeah, I know we're almost 13 minutes into the stream, and I'm pretty sure you have the memory of a goldfish, but didn't you just say you were doing terrible? Now you're doing fine. Which one is it, Shanny? Decide on a narrative and stick with it. Actually, don't do that, because it's a lot more entertaining when you contradict yourself in the same stream.
Do you think that YouTube will take this account? No. In your mouth. Mary Jane, I don't know. Shanny needs a job. Yeah, okay. Sometimes.
Yeah, Shanny does need a job.
You hungry? Get in there. I'm getting there.
Oh, come on, Shanny, be honest. Be fat bitch. Be honest with another fat bitch. You're always hungry. You're always hungry. You were forever have a empty belly. At least that's how you feel. That's how I feel right now. I probably am going to get up after this stream and go get me something delicious to eat, because we have turkey vegetable soup in the fridge that I can heat up, because my mama loves me and she makes me food. Good food. In fact, last night we had a pretty good dinner. We had bell peppers stuffed with rice and beef and cheese. And they were absolutely delicious, Shanny. I would say I wish you could have tasted it, but no. You don't deserve it.
Oh, God. Every fucking time I'm on, you say the same stupid bullshit. Get over your fucking selves. Job, ban evasion, blah, blah, blah. Holy shit.
Well, you are ban evading, and you do need a job. So they're not just saying it over and over again. They're just saying the truth. You just don't like hearing it.
See, I have a lot better time when I'm offline than when I'm online.
Then why are you online? If you have a better time offline than you do online, why the fuck are you doing this? Because you crave the attention like any other malignant narcissist.
Just be honest. Because, see, when I'm in my real life, I can be me and not have stupid people try to judge every little fucking thing because they're trying to get one up on me, even though I'm not in competition with anyone.
I'm not in competition with you.
I don't care.
Shanny, I'm not in competition with you, darling. You're not even a player. To quote Azula. So don't flatter yourself. Oh, God. That sounds terrible in my ears. Honey, wait until December, and if you're still doing this shit, I will play the Christmas music for you, so you won't have to do this terrible humming. God, that grated on my ears.
Aren't you?
Alright, if I had to hear that, so do you. Them's the rules. I'm not apologizing.
Tired of it?
No, I don't. I don't, honestly. No. You're too much fun of a trash fire. I don't get tired of it. You need that sweet, sweet validation. I need that sweet, sweet entertainment.
Going online reminds me of the Bible when it talks about the accusers of the brethren accusing day and night without rest.
Oh, really? What about that passage in 2 Thessalonians that says, if you don't work, you're not going to eat? What about that passage? Does the internet remind you of that one? There's a lot of passages about slothfulness in the Bible, Shanny. Maybe you should go read them instead of cherry picking ones that are going to validate your own worldview. But then again, what am I talking about? That's what a lot of Christians do, quite honestly. If we're going to be perfectly honest, no offense to any of the Christians that might be watching this stream right now, but it's perfectly true. There are a lot of Christians that cherry pick passages of the Bible to fit their own worldview. But Shanny chooses to ignore the ones that talk about not working, not providing for your household. Makes you worse than a non-believer. Really? Holy shit. Shanny, you're worse than a non-believer. Congratulations.
That's what it reminds me of. You think people would get over themselves, move on with their life? Yeah, you are trying to say I'm drunk, so shut up. How about you go to Carrie's channel? She's usually drunk.
Really? Okay. Didn't Rev just say that you don't get into someone's personal life? Why are you bringing up someone else's past addiction? Because unlike you, who has not gotten over your addiction to marijuana and Delta-8 and whatever fucking else you're on, and your prescription pills, Carrie's actually gotten over her addiction to alcohol. Carrie's actually gone through the steps, if not to completely cure it, to at least so it doesn't affect her day-to-day life. Carrie's gone through the work. Do some work in your own life, bitch, before you start talking about somebody else's. Oh, and you want to know another fun fact about Carrie? She's never lost her child. She's never had her child taken away from her. Can you say the same thing? No, I didn't think so.
How are the kitties? Good. Yeah, they're going to analyze everything because they think they're doing something for humanity by analyzing some mentally ill, disabled woman.
Oh, I fully admit I'm not doing shit for humanity. I just find it entertaining, and for some odd reason, other people seem to find it entertaining to listen to me be entertained by your bullshit. I don't know what it is, honestly. I really don't.
They think they're doing so good for humanity, just constantly badgering a mentally ill, disabled woman.
Okay, I'm going to pause it again to reiterate this fact. Shanny, if you happen to hear this later, I'm not doing anything for humanity. I am a shit poster on the internet. That's my entire purpose here. My entire purpose is to shitpost all over you, to call you out on your bullshit, and to laugh at your trash fire of a life. That's it. That's the gist of it. That's the only thing I'm doing. I'm not doing this to better humanity. The only thing that would better humanity is if you stop consuming its precious oxygen. That's what would better humanity. So get on it, okay?
Aren't you with an alcoholic? Yeah. She shames me constantly. I don't know what your problem is. What's your problem? She shames me for being mentally ill. Why can't I shame her? Whatever.
I've watched quite a few of Carrie's streams, and I've never heard her shame you for being mentally ill. She shames you for not taking care of your mental illness like an adult would do, but she does not shame you for actually having that mental illness. It's because you act like the perpetual spoiled brat, and you refuse to do anything for yourself, which includes taking care of your mental illness. People with mental illnesses don't go around just saying, "Hey guys, I'm borderline." They don't do that. I have generalized anxiety and depression. I don't come on to every fucking stream I have and say, "Hey guys, I'm Shaw. I have generalized anxiety and depression." Because who the fuck cares? Nobody fucking cares about your goddamn mental illness, Shanny. Quit believing that you actually matter that much to other people. You don't. You don't matter to anybody. The only person you matter to is Jason. That's because he doesn't know any fucking better, and you fucking water-brained him. That's it. That's the only person that would even care if you dropped dead. That's the only person that would care. Well, probably the paramedics that would have to come and try to lift your 600-pound ass. They would probably care. Probably their chiropractors would care, but other than that, nobody gives a shit. Sorry. Hate to tell you that, but it's the truth.
I don't care. You deserve it? No. She deserves it. So, go bust on someone else. I don't give a fuck. And I ain't telling people my personal business no more.
which is code for you're not going to hear about my false mammogram appointment because I'm not spreading my personal business online anymore. Although we all know that's really not going to be a thing for long, Shanny, because you can't help it. You cannot help but stream your messy, messy life. And I can't help but come on and laugh at you.
They're all coming in drones, man. They're all coming in droves, 'cause they have no life. They have no life. They have no life. They always come in the droves, they come. They always come in the droves, they come. They always come in the droves, they come, 'cause they have no life. They have no life. They want to go and harass you. They want to go and punish you over everything you say, 'cause they have no life. They have no life. La 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 la.
That's not me. She's probably covering the finger with her microphone. Or she's probably covering her microphone with her finger. I got that backwards. You feel free to make fun of me in the chat for that one. But yeah, Shanny, we're just a suggestion. Leave the parody songs to those that actually have talent for them. Because I have a life. I do. I have a job. I help my mom around the house. I take care of my dog. I'm actually going on a trip in July down to Tampa for MetroCon, for the 20th anniversary of MetroCon, which I've been going to for years. And last year, I went on a lot of trips. I went to MetroCon as usual. I went to Utah to go to FanX, which was very entertaining because I actually got to meet someone who I've only ever talked to online. It was great to be able to talk to her face to face and be able to hug her and her husband. And then, of course, I went with my family, who I have not ostracized and alienated myself from for some odd reason. I went with them to Tennessee. So, while I was doing all of that, what were you doing? You were laying on a couch, bemoaning and begging for money on the internet. But you keep winning, sis. Keep winning.
La 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 la, 'cause I don't care anymore. La 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 la.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I'll pause it for a second. Because we're going to go in, this is going to be the last video of the stream, guys. And this is going to be the one where Jason talks about how he wants to get a job. So we're going to slow this back down because, you know, Jason doesn't talk at half the speed of smell like his girlfriend does. And, shame her for being a shit mom. Yes, everybody should shame her for being a shit mom. But yeah, this is going to be the last video of the stream, so it's a little 4-minute, almost 5-minute long video, but this is the one Jason put out yesterday. It's the one with the jobs. So yeah, I am covering that one for you, Auntie. There you go. I know you wanted me to cover this one too.
Pete's, actually. Because I feel exactly like Pete's. When I get on this stupid fucking thing and I start looking for jobs, number one, my anxiety goes to about 750,000 miles per hour immediately.
Okay, I will say this. When I leave one job and go to another, I do feel the nerves. I do feel nervous when I do that because it is going to be a different stage in your life. However, I have never felt overwhelming anxiety looking for a job. Never. I've never felt that before. God, you are fucking pathetic. You are a pathetic, emaciated, baby carrot having house elf. That's all you are.
Like, just doing a search for, like, remote work from home makes me want to fucking die. There's something mentally wrong with me, and I really mean this, and I need help.
And yet, you will not go get it, and Shanny will not allow you to go get it. I have no doubts that you need help. You need professional help. But you keep listening to that ham planet of a girlfriend that sits next to you, whose gravitational pull, for some odd reason, you cannot escape. Every single time you sit there and have a lucid moment where you say, I need help, Shanny just immediately knocks you down. She does it in this stream, too. She does it, too, in this stream. Where she tries to, where you're going to hear it. But yeah, every time you have a lucid moment where you're like, oh, I need to go get help, you don't go get it. Because your hand planet girlfriend won't let you do it.
What kind of loser just starts shaking like a leaf and some fucking moron shaking like a leaf just to look up jobs? There's something wrong with me.
It might be the fact that you have probably developed a fear of being away from the house because, like I said, your hand planet of a girlfriend who has a very strong gravitational pull. Every single time you leave the house, she calls you nonstop. And then she accuses you of cheating on her. And she's probably beaten you into submission. She has you trained. There's no doubt you have been thoroughly conditioned to the point where just looking for a job gives you anxiety like that. Because you know that if something happens where you get a job where you have to leave the house, your phone's going to ring off. Your phone's going to be burnt up with her calling you constantly. And she'll make sure you have a phone. She did it to Chris. She did it to you. We've seen her do it. And that's probably why you have this immense fear. Not only that, but you know that if you're out of the house for more than 8 hours, she's going to start having phone sex with somebody else. Just like she did with you.
So I've been looking for remote stuff, right? And the ones I'm pulling up, it says 1 year mandatory experience. You need 1 year experience, 1 year experience. I need an entry level customer service job. That's what I want. You know what I mean? I want an entry level customer service job. Is that so much to fucking ask? You know?
Quite honestly, I don't think that they could actually do something like a call center job, because I remember the requirements when I worked as a call center agent, and I did it for the Home Depot. I only did it for a few months because honestly, it didn't make that much money. But you have to have, at least for the Home Depot job, you have to have an actual computer that can have 2 screens. And then you've also got to have a direct connection from your computer to the modem. You can't use Wi-Fi because that, for some odd reason, they wouldn't even let us use cordless headsets. We had to have a corded headset to do this, to be able to do this job. You don't have the equipment for it. Quite honestly, I don't think you could do call center jobs anymore. Back when you had all those 15 different laptops, yeah, you could have done it, but you left all those in Colorado because you're a fucking moron.
Can't curse on here, I forgot.
You can't curse on YouTube? Hey, YouTube, here you go. Fuck you, YouTube, you fucking goddamn piece of shit, boil-infested asshole. Hope you choke on a donkey dick. Choke on it real good. You want to be shoved back to... You want that shit where the balls touch your fucking uvula. Hope you enjoyed that, YouTube.
Being a janitor, it's interesting you said that because I felt that way. I was thinking about that a little while ago. Go find a janitor job. McDonald's, I don't want to...
There's nothing wrong with a janitor job. There's nothing wrong with working anywhere, really. A job's a job, dude. You can go suck dick on the side of the road. A job's a job. Why don't you sell your asshole virginity? That might fetch you a few $100s.
Work at fucking McDonald's, man. A call center would be perfect. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna keep looking, I guess.
Oh yeah, Red Feather. It's just like Shanny's phobia of doing paperwork. Remember that? She's a phobia of doing paperwork. How fucking pathetic can you get?
I feel really... I hate myself.
Good. You should.
Do you understand that? I actually hate myself.
Good. You should.
How do you get past that? How do you get past hating yourself and not having...
I mean, me and a friend... I had this friend on Discord, and me and him actually tried to out-hate ourselves to each other. Like, we'll go back and forth, like going, no, I'm the worst person. No, I'm the worst person. No, I'm terrible. What are you talking about? You're great. No, I'm horrible. Why do you hang out with me? I don't know. Why do you hang out with me? People have self-loathing, Rev. You know what they do? They pull up their big boy panties and they go to work. That's what they do. Maybe you should try that. Maybe actually being a man instead of an emaciated baby carrot dick having house elf. Maybe if you try being a man for once and get some testosterone in your system, steal some of that testosterone from Shanny, because heavens knows she's got a lot of it. Maybe if you try being an actual man, you'll feel better about yourself.
I didn't learn any of this shit, guys.
Hey, you want to know what's trending on Twitter right now?
What's trending on Twitter?
Jesus is coming soon.
That's wonderful.
So good news.
Yeah, Jesus is coming soon is trending on Twitter. I don't know, dude. Whatever. I'm really extremely just frustrated. Because I'm sick of living like a goddamn bum.
Well, you know, you could have done something to fix that. Oh, I don't know. When you were in fucking Colorado and you were telling G-Man to get a job and you were talking about all of these job skills that you have. There's a video floating around. I don't know where it is right now, but there is a video where you and Shanny are telling G-Man that he shouldn't be complaining. He should go out and get a job. And you were talking about how, you know, oh, the convenient down the street from what that house is always hiring. There you go. That was an option for you, but you don't want to work. That's the problem. You don't want to work. It's not something that you want. You don't want to be self-sufficient. You want to live off someone else's money, like you've been doing your entire life. Well, guess what, honey? The money's gone. Goodwill is drying up. You're not going to get much out of this fucking... Oh, and by the way, guys, this was actually on their main channel. This was actually on YouTube. I thought they weren't going to be revealing their faces until 100,000 subscribers. Gee. I think you're missing a few zeros there, Rev. My God, you can't even do basic fucking math.
I don't want to be a bum. Period. But it's like everything is a deal for me. I need help, dude. I need mental help. And I could just keep saying this all day, every day, and it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Now I'm expected to step up. I'm supposed to be getting a fucking job, and I don't know what the fuck to do.
People with mental disorders work all the fucking time, Jason. Shut the fuck up. Stop being a spoiled little bitch. Actually grow some fucking balls and go get you a goddamn job.
Okay. It's like people say, just go to McDonald's. Just do that. Just do that. Fine. Yeah, maybe I will. And I'll fucking walk to McDonald's to work.
I said this on one of my little car streams, but back when me and my ex-husband we were engaged and we were living together, I worked at Publix as a bagger and a cashier, and then I went to the deli. I biked 2 miles from my house to my job, worked my job, and then I got off my job and I biked from my job back to my house 2 miles. I did 4 miles every day. On a bike. You telling me you can't walk a little bit down to a fucking McDonald's? You're that goddamn pathetic? God damn it, man. Get some... Stick a needle in Shanny, get some of her testosterone and inject it in yourself. You need some fucking balls, dude.
How about that? That's what everybody would want to see, is me being like that. So yeah, that's cool. Maybe that's what I'll do. Because I'm done with living like this. I'm done. So
no, you're not.
Something's got to change. So the way to change it is, yeah, just do what everybody else does, because maybe you'll like it, right? Yeah.
There are very few people that I know that don't feel like putting a bullet in their head after they get off work. There are some days where I love my job. Absolutely love it. There were many days when I worked in the healthcare field where I loved my job. It was very rewarding, very fulfilling. But then there were also days where I wanted to go home and take a 9mm aspirin. Everybody feels like that, Jason. And guess what? It's not going to be you're not going to get a glamorous fucking job right out of the bat. You're going to have to do something to actually earn the job. My first job was when I was 15 years old. Over the summer, I worked at a local restaurant as a waitress. My parents would not let me work during the school year because they told me I was distracted enough without having to worry about a job. So they didn't want me working during the school year. So I was going to, quit once summer was over anyway. It was just a summertime job. My first adult job was being a bagger at a grocery store. And then I was a drive-thru attendant at a Sonic restaurant. And then I went back to the grocery business. I worked at Publix. I was a bagger, cashier, deli clerk. And then, of course, after that, I got my job at the nursing home as a housekeeper. At the nursing home, they offered a class for CNAs. It was kind of like a cram course. I took that class. I passed my CNA test. I got my license, and I worked as a CNA for over 10 years. Also obtaining an occupational therapy assistant license as well. So I did that on the side because I worked PRN as a therapy assistant at another rehab facility where I wasn't working. But yeah, Jason, you're going to start out at a shit job because you have no job experience. You're going to start out at a shit job, but you can also work to get a better job once you have that experience. But you have to get the experience first. You goddamn fucking walnuts.
Yeah, maybe you'll like it. Just go get a job at McDonald's and see if you like it. Just go to Walmart and get a job at Walmart and stock shelves or something and see if you like it. Right? That's what...
I know plenty of people who work at Walmart. In fact, my friend who paid for a majority of my trip to FanX in Utah, including the hotel and our airfare, guess where she works? She works at Walmart. But yet she could afford to do that for me. Weird how that is.
Every normal person that had a normal parent that forced them to go out and get a job, not like me though.
My parents didn't force me to get a job. Like I said, I wanted to work over the summer as a waitress, but they would not let me work during the school year. They didn't force me to get a job. They wouldn't have cared either way if I worked or not. So don't blame this on your fucking parents that you're so fucking inept.
That isn't what happened with me. That's what should have happened with me. I should have been forced to go and get a goddamn job. Because it's now severely affecting everything about my life. I'm an idiot, guys. I'm stupid.
I'm glad you admit that, Jason. You admit something that everybody else has known for a long time now. That you're a fucking idiot.
I have no adult skills.
Yeah, can you imagine working?
Force yourself now. Yeah, I probably should. Because I can't do this anymore. I can't live this way anymore.
And yet you're going to continue. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for the stream. I am going to be leaving you guys with a lovely video from our darling Lulzcow production called Fake Medicine. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. I hope it wasn't too choppy. I know it's going to be on the playback. God, is it going to be terrible on the playback. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. And please, go throw shit in their chat all you want. I don't give a fuck. You guys are adults. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But anyway, y'all have a good day. I'm leaving you with Lulzcow Productions. And I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day because I'm an adult. I work a job. And I'm probably going to wind up going and playing some World of Warcraft. Because that's just how I roll.
Gotta beg for my fake medicine. Fake medicine is what I need. Oh, rep it up, get my fake medicine. There ain't no doctor that can diagnose me. Fake medicine. Have lots of for sinners, but I ain't got diabetes. It'll take more than a doctor to fix what's wrong with me. I beg for food and money, it's never enough for me. Gonna take more than a couple bucks to get high again. And I got lots of diseases, count them 8, 9, and 10. Rev you, sir. Ooh, such a cup. Rev, get on your knees. Now my rev's conflicted cause I still owe the drugs. Oh, give me cash for fake medicine. Fake medicine is what I need. Oh, Rev, get up, get my fake medicine. There ain't no doctor that can diagnose me. Fake medicine. Jason looks like Smeagol, he begins